So welcome back to another scene for our LostCub game, featuring our Alpine series set in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and our dear friend Anton. Anton, who has come by a disgraceful amount of money, and I immediately flown off to get himself fancied up and get his lady. Let us zoom in. Oh, fucking Anton.
So the car is zooming, like, you know what I mean? Um, music cranked up, pulls up to the house. He's put a portion of the money away because if he knows if he has all of it, it's all getting spent. So he was a little bit smart about this. But with the wads of cash in his jacket, swaggers up to that door and just knocks on it. And waits for the Suzy Q.
Oh, he knows damn well by now that Suzanne knows when someone pulls up on the property. She can hear that fucking tires coming a mile away. So sure enough, he pulls in, rolls out that car, feeling like $1 million.
Looking like $1 million.
Mm-hmm. Feeling about a fifth of $1 million. Mm-hmm. And
to him, it's $1 million.
Mm-hmm. He done rolls up on that porch, and the second he's at the door, wouldn't you know, it flies open, and there, heavily changed from her usual more casual, comfortable, but still worthwhile, reasonably stylish garb, is Le Suzy Q.
Leans against the door in the jacket. Well, hello.
Oh, fancy meeting you here.
Yep. So, I'm taking out some more fancy.
You did say fancy.
Oh, the fanciest.
The fanciest?
Mm-hmm. So, are you ready?
She kind of playfully chews on her lip, gritting at him, but nods, reaching over for like a far more modest person, the kind of thing she usually lugs around.
Interlocks hands with her, just milady. As he's striding towards the car. You're moderately expensive, just pretend it's a Jag, it's fine.
She lets him catch up the arm in a loop, still grinning cheesily, and finally, whips around, closes the door, locks it, and yeah, follows along in heels. Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's gonna call me a gold digger after this.
You'll be fine. Opens the door for her.
She'll allow him to escort her, guide her, one might say, to the vehicle, and in through the door. And yeah, she perches herself on the seat. May or may not show a little bit excessive amount of leg, like, oh my. Very, very mock play, like, very, very mock scandalous about it. Not taking her seriously.
Closes the door all fancy-like and strides over and sits down. He's moderately cleaned the car to make it look like, seem internally that it may not look like a Rolls Royce, but god damn it, we can pretend.
Oh yeah, she's got a fucking, just one of those catching grins on as he comes around and gets to the driver's seat.
Well, you ready?
Oh, she very pointedly takes a moment and buckles her seatbelt. I'm ready.
Puts on this as he's driving off.
What are you doing to me? Oh my god.
So what's the fanciest place in town I can take her to with the money I have?
We'll say there's something along the line of like a Ruth's Chris, like there's that one really high end fucking like steak restaurant. It's one of those places where you're supposed to make reservations, but let's face it, there's only so much population in this area. They're never full. Not because it's not worth it, but because, well, it's fucking expensive. So it's that place where you get that little thrill of like, oh, yes, well, we don't have a reservation, but. So yeah, essentially there's a really obscenely expensive steak place. Oh Lord, did you die?
Nope. And
Okay.
he kind of measures it, very slowly. Turns and looks at her. Are you ready?
Well, like actually like pulls up to the place and like pauses to eyeball it, like, is this what I want?
Yeah.
Yep, she's doing the whole like, don't like, do you make reservations?
No.
No?
No.
Shrugs.
We don't need reservations with the money we have. Slides out of the car.
And yeah, she'll let herself out, ruining his swagger ever so slightly. But yeah, she lets herself out and hops up, clicks along on the heels, comes
Walks
around
in,
the front to snag his arm again.
walks in like he owns the place.
And naturally, there's a host there with the little podium, all fancy like, and it's one of those places where it's almost like a refurbished old colonial home. It's very very nice. The lighting is kept kind of low. There's only so many tables, but I mean there's plenty of space, but they definitely give the appearance of like almost walking into a dining room once you get that far.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, you get to play the hilarious game with the host of like, why no, I don't have a reservation.
It walks up. Good evening.
Oh Lord, I don't have a moment to find a snooty guy, so we will just go to default. And this fucking song, god damn it. But yeah, you saunter up, and of course he looks down his nose at you like he is supposed to do. And it's just like, oh, do you have a reservation?
No, sadly not, my good dear man, but me and my looks at Susie, doesn't even break a sweat. Me and my fiance here were, new in town and we've got some cash to spend. We heard this place is the bee's knees.
You say the bee's knees, you can like it's not a loud noise, but you know that like between my fiance and the bee's knees, Suzanne is struggling. She's struggling so hard. And of course the host has played this game a million times. He's like, well, I don't know. I could find you a place. And you get to kind of play this game back and forth of, oh, well, we do have, a little table over here in the corner and blah, blah, blah. And you can, in fact, if you want to, either you can roll things, you can bribe, but you can
He'll
take one
just
of
lean
several.
in. He'll just lean in with the fucking the $50 thing, slide into his pocket. Now, we'll just say, I don't know what his name tag says, but whatever it is. I was
Like-
going to say Jeeves or something, but no.
You can call him Jeeves just to be an asshole if you really want.
Fuck it. Now, come on now, Jeeves. We both know there's table for two here, and with a man of my tastes and my fiance's tastes, the $50 just slides into his hands. So natural.
And the guy, definitely takes a glance down to see like what denomination of bill he's been given, and the eyebrows pop ever so slightly, and he goes, "Why, right this way."
No, well, thank you, Jeeves. He's swaggering alongside him.
Oh my god, Suzanne is. I mean, your kid's in a proverbial candy store, except the adult version. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's brimming. It's fucking beautiful. As you of course extend your arm and she hooks in and you saunter in. behind now Jeeves, because for $50 you can call him anything you want. It's not like he has to see you that much. He's not your server. And he will show you into one of the tables. And of course they do have live music. Admittedly, it's a piano.
Ugh.
This is what you get for going to a classy place. It's a piano. There is a very nice pianist. So yeah, you are escorted in. You actually get a nice spot, like with some prime real estate. You can tell this is a spot where not a lot of people are gonna like brush past your table. It is probably not the best spot in the place because there are people who actually bother to make reservations. Excuse me, but yeah, you do get a decent table, kind of out of the way, a step off to the side. Reasonably close to the piano, not like so close that it's overpowering, but you can see and hear. And he's like, "Oh, waiter will be with you shortly," and zooms off. $50 richer.
Why, thank you, James. You know, that type of voice. He leans back in the chair.
Yeah, once Suzanne has gotten her seat, she is dying. Are you serious?
That's how the rich people talk, apparently.
I'm pretty sure that's not how the rich people talk.
Oh, it's totally how the rich people talk. You just gotta add, this, superiority to your voice, Susie.
Oh. Superiority, you say?
Just remember, we have money now. Eyebrow waggle.
And she, again, sort of dissolves briefly. And when she finally gets her shit back together, is just kind of glance over, like, we are so getting kicked out of here.
How? You lean back like, how? We're paying.
I know. And yeah, there is a brief glance over, the other people who are actually, whining and dining and whatnot. And just man, you could normally just feel the class difference there.
Anta just raises the glass like, no. You know what I mean? With that type of thing. It's like, yeah, that's right. I'm as rich as you for a night.
And yeah, a waiter will come around and ask if you would, we'll fill your water glasses immediately. And then be like, oh, can I interest you in one of these wines with the little wine menu?
Oh, you spoil me. As he takes the wine.
Oh, God. I wasn't ready.
Makes a little like, ooh. You know what I mean? Face, the
I mean, yeah. Thankfully, the waiter, is a pretty good sport about it. Seems at least vaguely amused at, oh, you spoil me. And he's like, oh my God. This is, you know what? This is going to be comedy gold, whatever the fuck else it is. Though, as you are pouring over the wine list, he will lean forward ever so slightly and just murmur, "I will be needing to see some IDs, though."
That sounds like internally like, you're fucking me, Jeeves. You're fucking me.
This isn't Jeeves. This is Jeeves the Second.
Just gives him the look like, you're fucking me, Jeeves. Really fucking with my swag here. He just ever so casually. I mean, wine is such an overrated thing anyway, We're happy with water, aren't we, darling? You know what I mean? So casual. He's in the back of his head, like, you fucked me on this. You know what I mean?
Susan is fucking dying. Oh my God. Because, yeah, you guys are fucking teenagers. There's no way the waiter's going to believe you.
Just looks at them, fucking jeez, you did this to me.
You did this to me. Oh, Lord. It's a good thing. Hold on. I mean, you could be a shithead if you really wanted to.
Oh.
You got the dots for it.
You know what?
And you have a gift.
I'm a roll persuasion. Where it goes. This will be all depending on if this works. Oh yeah, it kicks off. So, what do I need to roll to to tell Jeeves.
I mean, you could try to subterfuge it. You could slip him some cash to further lower the difficulty or the number of successes needed.
I'll slip him another $50. Fuck it. We got the cash, man.
You did bring in an excess of the amount that you would need.
I'll slip him another 50 and roll my minute sub. So that's like what, diff 4 now?
Yeah, pretty much.
You'll lead in, my good man. As the hand kind of slides the $50 in, wine is such a low tolerated drink. I don't think we need to be causing such a scene. What do you think?
And again, there is the Glancer's of 50. It was a pretty good roll. And sure enough, he pockets it immediately. And your waiter proceeds to just nod slightly and say, very good.
Looks at Susie like, oh yeah, that's right. We'll have that one. Picks the most expensive wine.
You don't even know what it is. It's just the highest.
Yep.
And there's kind of a brow pop, but the waiter shrugs. And he wanders off. Yep. And probably brings by, the fancy little breads and whatnot. And wanders off to go get you a bottle. Because why the hell not?
Leans back as he takes a bite of the extra fancy bread. Like, yeah, that's right, Susie. Look at me. Look at my swag.
Lucy looks like she's about to fucking die. Her eyes are enormous. She's like, how the fuck did you get him to let us have wine?
Pops his collar. Because we're rich, Susie. That's why.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes. Play along. It's great. Remember, you have money now. You're better than everybody else.
Oh, is that how it works?
Mm-hmm. Just gotta have that confidence.
Oh.
Wink.
And, oh god, yeah. Yeah, the guy comes back around, will take an order, and basically you can pick an entree, and then any other dishes you get are essentially quote for the table. So, if you get a side dish, you'll get something with your meal, but, you can also get a side dish that's shared between the two of you, etc., etc.
Yeah. I mean, he'll get whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You get obscenely expensive steak dinners.
He goes for the lobster as well because fucking lobster's expensive. And he's like, I've never had lobster before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, admittedly, Suzanne looks a little lost because there are so many things on this menu that she has only ever heard of. And yeah, she does the same thing. She's like, oh my god. As you're ordering, she looks over like, you fucking genius. And yeah, you both end up with a lobster and steak. Why not?
Mm-hmm. Some caviar and all that shit because they've seen it in the movies. It looks nice.
It's what the fancy people eat. It must be good. Little did you fucking know. It's goddamn fish eggs.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you get this obscenely fancy order. He brings by the wine bottle and pours you each a glass and then leaves the bottle on the table. And yeah, Suzanne will be investigating this wine glass I don't know, man.
Takes a sniff of it. Takes a sniff of it. Tastes like money and success, Suzanne.
Yeah, Suzanne does the same thing. She kind of gets a nose full of it, shrugs, gives it a sip. Hey, let's see, because I mean, expensive things are not always tasty things. Let's see what she thinks of it. She comically pulls a bit of a face.
It takes another wilting sip.
She's like, fuck it. I mean, she takes a sip, pulls a bit of a face, but she's a fucking party girl. She has drunk worse things to get drunk.
He's the same. He takes a sip of it and he's like,
Yep.
Yes.
It's about money. He's fucking snickering and keeps sipping at it. She's determined now.
Yeah, it's like no. Yeah, he does the same. He just gives her a look like we're going to drink this because we're rich and we have to drink this.
There's a nod of like complete agreement, like absolutely.
He'll lean over finally, take another sip of it. Happy. You say finally breaking the yes, but you say with that very genuine like smile, like happy.
Dude, she like reaches over and gives your cheek a brief like, a brush and a like almost a pat, like just a soft little gesture. It's like, yes, absolutely.
Good. Give a grin. I'm gonna have to thank Heidi later.
I will thank Heidi so hard after we drink this really, really nasty wine and have lobster. I hope I like lobster better. Like glances down at the wine glass accusingly, like you betrayed me.
Apparently, it's meant to be really nice.
It is.
So, we should be fine. Leans
Yeah.
back quite confidently.
There's the again, just that nod of like conspiratorial agreement, like yes.
Looking around the room as well, very casually.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Can roll me alertness.
Oh boy. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing an 8 in a minute. Double watch. Oh no. This is even better.
You like scan the crowd and you're like, oh look.
Yeah.
Rich people. Yes. Like you don't even fucking pick up faces. You just
no. Too busy being rich and not giving a shit and tasting this horrible ass wine.
Just taking in the number of look, snooty rich people. Yeah.
No. Hello, fellow brethren. Yes.
For what it's worth, you like glance over at Suzanne. It's like playing up the same thing, like taking the most absurd posture, like yes, like
leaning back, like. So when the food eventually arrives, he'll just thank you. That type of like smirk.
Suzanne chokes on the wine. Like she was like, "All right, I'm gonna be brave." Another sip, and then you're thank you, and she just. There's like that kind of snark sound of like, "Oh God, I'm going to aspirate this shit. It'll be in my body forever." But she like,
I've actually heard lobster's actually meant to be really nice.
It actually is. Lobster's really good. So yeah, it's just funny because she has to like hold her breath until the waiter walks away, and then she kind of starts sputtering a bit, like, "Oh God, why would you do that?"
Grins back. He begins to inhale. Essentially, I don't have another good score.
Yeah, I don't. Let's be fair. Suzanne don't either. So yeah, the two of you just eat like fucking people. And I mean, it's really, really top end. Like, this is the best steak you've ever had in your life, and that is lobster. Real honest to God lobster.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the both of you like devour.
You genuinely look up like, this is really fucking good.
I know, right? It's as good as the wine was bad.
He like took out his phone as well and see does he have any messages as he's eating. Like probably takes a picture of the things he's eating as well.
Like, look at that shit. Takes a picture of the wine bottle. Has no idea what it even means, but takes a picture anyways.
Sends it to Christine. I'm Becca. I'm Heidi. I'm Bram.
Oh my God.
He doesn't send it to Lizzie or Carla, but he sends it to everybody else.
Good plan. You can, like, Christine just sends you back, like, there's a pause. Like, you see her look at it. There's a pause. A notable pause. You can almost hear the Googling from here. And finally she sends back a series of exclamation points.
Then he'll lift up the camera and, like, stick his head so Susie's in there as well and just sends the picture of them at the really fancy restaurant.
Suzanne, like, determinedly, like, trying to get the last bit out of that lobster tail, like, fuck yes. And, like, glances up, like, what?
Just for the caption under it going, oh yeah, roll it in the cash.
Your sister proceeds to send back an exchange. a number more exclamation points mixed in with question marks, like, what the fuck, essentially. In fact, let's...
What? What am I getting? Oh, no.
Your sister sends back this selfie of, like, the most hilariously over the top, like, almost offended what the fuck face, with the, you know, like the little caption on the picture reading, did you rob a bank?
No. You just get back immediately. It's just we got paid.
For what? Human trafficking? Did you sell a kidney?
He just sends back, I told you I was getting paid eventually.
She just sends you a series of, like, more shocked and irritated photos, like, tell me!
Grins. It just says, look, your brother's getting paid. That's all you need to know. Ask Susie.
Susie's phone goes off.
You look over. That's my sister. She thinks we're involved in drugs.
I mean, I'm beginning to think we're involved in drugs.
We're not. You like whisper. We're not. We're a lot more classier than that.
Oh, that's right. We're rich, after all.
Mm-hmm.
The little shoulder roll, rich. And, like, glances at her phone, snickers. Pulls an outrageous face, like, in her fancy makeup and all, just pulls the most outrageous face. And you know, types something onto the photo and then, like, sends it across. Looks very pleased with herself. Attacks the steak next.
Leans back. So, do you want to actually meet my mom after this? Since, you know, we're pretty serious.
There's, like, a blink. Oh, yeah, go. I mean, can I change first?
No. Grin leans back.
What? Why?
Because we're fancy.
Oh, well. Guess if your mom needs to know I'm suddenly fancy, so be it.
No,
Flicks her hair over her shoulder, like...
Grins back. I just want to see you looking... You look great. So...
Oh, you actually get an earnest little smile for that.
Just, you look great, and I want my mom to see you like that. Shrugs, all like, whatever, you know. Whatever, it's not like I have feelings totally sips the bad wine, like, duh.
Not like I like you. Oh, this wine. Like,
Oh.
immediate distraction.
Yeah. How can it be so bad? It's like so expensive. You know? Yeah, I know. You'll do the bashful little, like, glance over her shoulder every now and again, watching.
You know, just for, so hypothetically, high or low?
We'll go high. Woo!
Very well. You have a lovely dinner. With a fucking $50 tip to start off, your waiter entertains your fucking shenanigans, both of you.
Or we're gonna get one of those desserts, you know, the one that looks like a fucking building block that you've seen. You know, those ones where you don't even know where to start with it. Like, that's what he orders. So when it arrives, he kind of looks at Susie like, I don't even, you know. I'm afraid.
What?
Do you ever see those big, like, chocolate fondant things that, like, stacks up in, like, a line and has, like, squares in it? It's, like, the weird chocolate dessert.
Yeah.
Did you ever see? Yeah, he orders one of them.
Oh my god.
And he kind of looks at Susie as it comes down and lays it in front of him. Like, I don't even know what to do with this. I'm afraid to move towards it.
The structural integrity is questionable at best. But yeah, let's face it, it's only gonna be so long before the two of you attack it. Sooner or later, she's gonna give in because fucking chocolate.
Just leans back. But all jokes aside, and fancy dinners and all that, I'll be able to give you a certain portion of the money so you can fund your photography too.
And again, you actually get another, like, that brief, like, earnest little appreciative look. You know, when we went in and I made you my accomplice, I never thought it would pay out like this. Grinning.
Leans back. I told you I'd get you the money.
You were not wrong. Didn't get it the way I thought you would, but holy shit.
I mean, think about it. Enough, like even a quarter of the money we have, you could set up like a proper studio and all that shit.
There's like a moment where she pauses and actually like mulls that over, like, oh my god. Like it just hits her, the sheer volume of money that is, because let's face it, you're fucking teenagers and that is a lot of cash. Oh my god, I really could. I could get my own darkroom and studio and
just do me one thing. Make sure your dad knows I got that money for you.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leans back. It's a guy thing.
Bringing home the bacon.
I told him I'd provide for you.
Oh. Well, you did not fall short.
I know. I just want to make sure he knows. Wink.
She like kind of shoots you a bit of a look like, I see how it is, guy shit. But then she like leans over and pulls you in. And yeah, gets another like a nicer selfie, like an actual smiling selfie. And promptly sends it. Looks, then sets her phone firmly in her lap and goes back to eating dessert, looking very pleased with herself.
Just send that too. Smiled.
Oh, my dad.
Oh my. Kind of leans back like, whew. What's he gonna say?
I'm gonna bet. There's a pause and a squinty face. I'm betting he's gonna assume you put a ring on it. It's a firm nod. Keeps it the dessert, like picking at it.
Takes a long drink, like, oh
yeah,
my.
Probably.
I mean, I could.
It is her turn to like kind of pause. What, seriously?
I mean, eventually, maybe. We're still young, so. But maybe. I mean, if you did,
if you wanted to, could.
Yeah.
Like, you both are immediately reverted from fancy to comically bashful about the whole thing, because she responds about the same, like, oh, we could, man, this wine, huh, like both of you like carefully dancing around it.
It's completely masterfully dancing around the subject.
And she's like doing the same thing. It's like, well, yeah, I guess we could, one day.
I mean, we're still young, so we've got plenty of time.
Yeah, if it goes like that, that wouldn't be bad.
The worst thing.
Yeah.
Smile.
Poking at plate like with spoon, like, that would be okay. Poke.
We'll have to get our own place first.
Oh god, yeah.
Well, looks down at his pocket. Maybe a quarter for your photography, and then we can put a deposit somewhere.
Oh god. We actually need to like sit and
analyze it. I know.
Yeah.
For now, though, I'm spending some of this on you. You can shout at me all you want. It's happening.
You know what? I'm not even shouting. I'm going to drink this terrible wine and act fancy. Like, does the whole thing, like, pulls herself up again, takes the sip, bravely does not make a face. So bravely.
Just leans back with a genuine smile. He seems relaxed, glancing over the crowd again. Just always got that paranoid edge to him. Just ever since that fucking night in the barn. Or that fucking abandoned house. Just always watching the door.
I mean, would you like to continue or roll another alertness?
Sure.
You may. Mr. Oh, look, fancy people.
Oh, hello, my brethren. Yeah, I got 3.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see, did I? Oh, I did roll. Okay, so yeah, you, I'll say that of all the people that you know of in town, who you'll see there tonight is probably Carla's parents.
Perfect.
Yeah, they're off, like, they have another, like, very nice kind of off to the side, out of the way, like, don't bother me alcove tables. A nice little alcove booth.
Well, there's your sponsor right over there. Leads over. What do you say we make What do you say we make this even more interesting, Suzy Q?
More interesting?
Clicks his fingers for the waiter, like, because I know they do that in the movies.
Again, you have given this fucker $50. He's going to indulge you for as long as you're in the building because, $50. And yeah, he comes over like there's admittedly at least I'll give you a roll me an alertness because it's funny.
Oh yeah.
So you snap your fingers and you don't hear it, but you see like he's over standing by the little, like, there is a little bar, but it's obviously not somewhere you're meant to go sit. It's where they go to pick up the drinks. And like you look over, that is where he's standing, and as you snap your fingers, you know, the two of them have been embroiled in conversation, and you snap your fingers and the bartender fucking loses it. Like, catches his attention, points him towards you, and just doubles the fuck over.
Anton's like, with his deadly serious face, like, I snapped my fucking fingers. You know what I mean?
And yeah, the guy comes around with a more, like, he's had like been pulling the oh yes, expensive server face, but he kind of has cracked it a bit. Has a little bit of a smile going as he comes back around to the table.
Jeeves, my good man.
What can I do for you, sir?
Kind of gets him to go down low so he's beside him. Mr. Thompson over there. Was wondering, would you do me a favor and what champagne would you recommend? You seem to be quite the knowledgeable fellow on these sort of things.
Oh, smart man. Yeah, the waiter, you know, does indulge you, kind of bends down, listens for a second and pauses, like holds up a finger, stands up, turns a glance around to catch the appropriate table, and then leans down and no shit just fires off a fucking champagne. Just based entirely off of what they're eating.
Why didn't you send that over to him and his wife with the compliments of myself, Anton McGraw, and Suzanne Collins? Jeffries, fucking Jeffries, fuck. No, Jeffries. You would say Jeffries.
Now I'm trying to decide whose last name you mixtures up with. But yeah, he will again just very good, and yeah, he goes off and swings by, gets the bottle of champagne, and saunters his way over to the other table and presents them with the bottle.
And when he's doing this, he's like, Suzanne, get the lean ready, like they do in the movies. Get ready to raise your glass.
Oh, she like scoots to the chair over a little bit so she can do the lean properly from the right angle. You fucking ass. And yeah, there's some confusion at the table. Like, what? Like, I mean, not angry confusion by any means, just kind of pleasant confusion, and a gesture made broadly towards your table, and the, Mr. and oh god, Mr. and Mrs. Thompson, the kind of turn a glance your way,
raises the glass exactly like they do in the movies.
Yes, Suzanne does the same fucking thing. Like, oh yes, very good. Like, fucking lifts the glass. So saucy.
There it is.
And there's more quiet talk at the table, but I mean, he leaves.
Fuck it. I spent more power for whisper catching. What are they saying about us? Fuck it.
It's not unpleasant. It's bemused. It's the waiter going on. Oh, here, let me pour for you. Blah blah blah. Or would you like me to chill this for dessert? And, they do have him take it off and chill it for dessert. And it is just the most comical chatter of like, just bemusedly being like, how in the world, you know what? Oh, and his wife, like, demanding to know, like, why would they send us a bottle of champagne? Is something happening that I don't know about? Like, nosy wife intensifies. And he's just like, oh, no, I bought some photos, and I imagine this is how they have decided to spend the money. And she's, there's maybe a light comment along the lines of, like, that's not, I mean, I think they might have saved it, but, what, kids, it's okay. Kids these days, essentially. But, I mean, all in all, they don't seem displeased. It's just like this comically confused conversation.
Turns and looks at Susie. I think we're going very well.
You dropped your fancy accent. Pulls herself up. Like,
oh, sorry. I think it's going very well, Susie.
Oh, very well. You say?
I mean, yes, we've caused mass confusion, which was the entire idea, which means you need to get your paintings to him as soon as possible. More, I say. Takes another drink.
Still trying so hard not to, like, snicker into the glass as they muscle through this wine, this incredibly expensive, foul-tasting wine.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Stands up eventually. This is going to be the best bit. He's like, darling, I'll get the bill. Don't worry.
Oh, she flutters. She actually does a little fan myself with a hand thing.
Swaggers up for the whole bar to see. How much do I owe you, fine gentlemen?
Let's see. Oh.
I know I have enough, but it's still going to be priceless.
You will get quoted a number that prior to tonight might have just made you straight choke and pray for death. But yeah, considering you've bought two, like, a bottle of wine, a bottle of champagne, gone the whole round and all, yeah, it is a disgracefully high number.
That's fine. You know why? Because I can afford it now. He opens up his jacket and goes 1, 2. You know what I mean?
With fucking $100 bills.
Licks his lip with his thumb as well. Go 3, 4.
I mean,
just for that public showing of, that's right. Yeah, look at me. You know what I mean? I'm rich.
Suzanne is like, doing the that's none of my business drink with the wine glass. Like, yes, as you show off being wealthy, because you know what? She can look fancy too. Makes a big show of it. So if anyone does look over, well, she's the accompanying other half, and look how much she's enjoying this obscenely expensive wine. Yes.
So how do the waiting staff react as they slap it down in front of them?
I mean, they handle a lot of money, but they do seem surprised that you have opted to pay in fucking cash. Mm-hmm. And there is a brief, like, bit of a foray as they look for, like, there's little markers you can use on currency to determine whether or not it's real. And yeah, they like, there's a bit of a scamper because when's the last time somebody fucking paid anything besides a tip in cash? And yeah, they get out the little marker, they mark all the currency, they collect it, thank you, give you back your change. Probably just assuming that if you're going to leave a tip, you'll leave it on the table, give you back, your full change. And yeah, you're free to go with the staff, admittedly a little flustered that you just decided to slam down like $300 on the table, but
how does everybody else in the restaurant react? Because I imagine we and Susie stick out like a sore thumb.
Let's see. High or low, buddy?
A fucking high roller. We've been doing all the fucking time. Ho!
So, I mean, those that notice are amused at worst. God damn it. There we go. The Thompsons do take a glance over. We'll even give a light wave. Mr. Thompson will.
Oh, yeah. Phantom waves back like, hello there. No, it doesn't say exactly like that, but we'll be polite as fuck.
Oh yeah, I mean, to be fair, they're a bit further down the way, so it's not like he's going to be yelling across this extremely fancy restaurant, but he does give you a bit of a gesture.
Anton nods at him as he strides to the crowd, like, "Excuse me, old bean," you know.
Oh Lord. And yeah, I assume you're just going to go and like collect Suzanne.
Yep.
Yeah, she will be collected in a very ladylike fashion, or what she imagines from the movies is a very ladylike fashion. The two of you make a complete display of yourselves, um, heading out.
Second they get out the door, closes the door, and he turns. Completely normal. That went really well.
Yeah, it did. And Suzanne, I will note, we'll end up getting like her coat back from the coat check type thing, like they do. They ever so politely take your coats and bring it back to you. So yeah, she'll like get her coat back, like laughing, or more subdued for the moment because you're still inside, but just smiling ear to ear. And well, once she has her jacket, we'll hurry over to snag your arm again, or actually, in this case, just reach for your hand.
Yeah, it takes hold of it.
Yeah, pull you over, give you a smooch on the cheek, leave you a lipstick mark. Classy.
Go visit my mom. Smirks.
Does the like nothing's funny. What's funny? Like face. You're like, yeah, let's go visit my mom now. Right after she's left, like lipstick smeared on her cheek.
She gets the impression Anton is not used to money like this. Do you know what I mean? So he's like, "Mom, look at me. I'm rich." But yeah.
Yep, she will not comment to the fact that she has, I mean, essentially just put the lipstick claim on you. It's funnier this way. And yeah, just with the, like, what? This is a great idea. Let's do that. Just follows along to the car.
He's like, turns afterwards, we can go to a party or something. Might as well. Shrugs. I just, want to leave my mom some cash.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, let's go. Fuck it.
Just smile and open the door for her again. Very polite, very gentlemanly.
Yeah, and this time, with all of the pomp and circumstance gone, yeah, she'll fall down into the seat and, pull her legs in.
Slides into the car and drives down. You'll turn to her like, you'll say, quite honestly, I mean it. You look fantastic.
Oh, you don't look half bad all done up either. She, like, reaches out and, like, fiddles with his hair a little bit, but leaves the hand resting, like, up on his shoulder.
You drive all the way to Le Mom's house.
Le Mom's house. Now, here's the question. I don't think you brought an abundance of cash beyond what you just spent most of.
No.
Okay.
No, he doesn't. He will. He basically he's just going to see his mom all in fancy clothes. Like, look what I just said. I got a pay raise. It's more of, I'm going to give you cash, Mom. But he's going to tell her first. It's that type of thing.
You drive home. And, walk up to the house.
Slides in, opens the door.
To be fair, what is the better part of comedy? So you pull up in the driveway, and by the time you're like walking up on the front steps, your sister explodes out of the door.
Duh.
And just launches at you like, oh my god!
What?
You're really eating there?
Yeah.
Like she rattles out the name of the restaurant. You can't just eat there. That's not how that works.
Looks over at Susie. We totally had there, didn't we?
And Suzanne's just doing the little nod, like, yeah, we totally did. I don't know what you're talking about. And your sister is like on fucking social crack right now, essentially. Like, how did you get in there? Did you kill somebody?
No, we just, I told you I had work planned. This is smirking.
A work plan. You killed someone.
Why would I kill somebody?
Well, you didn't rob a bank.
No, I didn't. Smirks again.
Clearly.
So clearly, I
tell
have
anyone on the black market, or even your kidney. So you killed someone.
So clearly, I'm a hitman.
That's
yes. Yeah. Well.
Firm nod.
Yep. Don't tell mom. She'll freak out.
I knew it. And yeah, she like gets out of the way of the door because you've been like she's been slowly backpedaling so you guys could continue approaching the door. It's just like I knew it. Scampers in.
So who's the new boyfriend?
Can't hear you.
I mean, I was going to give you guys some money. I was going to give you guys some money if you wanted to go out in a fancy, whatever. But, if I can't meet him, I can't give it to him.
The little head pops around the corner of the top of the stairs again, squinty-faced.
Shame.
Uh-huh. I see how it is.
Susie and I were looking forward to meeting him, weren't we, Susie?
And Suzanne has no idea what's going on, but it was just like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Nodding. Christine is still from the top of the stairs, like, fucking, there you go. Just like, oh God. Bad things are happening to good people.
It just looks over at her. I mean, we were planning to. Like, Susie was all delighted. We had the whole plan.
Uh-huh.
It's fine, though. I mean, if you don't want the money, but I guess we'll just have to wait, eternally waiting to meet this elusive boyfriend.
Just a little, like, point at her eyes, point at you, point at her eyes again, slowly creeps back around the corner.
He'd just walk into the sitting room where his mom is, holding Susie's hand, of course.
And yeah, your mom has by now gotten up because there is commotion. There's yelling up and down the stairs. Bubba's going insane.
Spinning in circles.
He really is. He's so excited. He's not sure what to do. He's literally just spinning. Your dog has 404'd.
Bubba, or EXE Bubba has stopped working.
Yes, it has. So yeah, your mom has come around the corner and is just kind of leaning on the wall, watching in bemusement.
Looks over. Hi, Mom.
Hey, honey. Look like you've had a night out.
Got a promotion. Well, I got a promotion. Smirks over at Susie.
Oh yeah, Susie's still clutching the hand. Which your mom does not. Actually, I will make you roll a perception alertness on her. Oh yeah, you catch it. It's like that half-second flick of the eyes. She don't miss it. She doesn't call a bunch of attention to it, but she doesn't miss it.
Yes, I got a promotion.
Promotion at work?
Yeah. I'm like the... Looks over at Susie. What was they called it? Tour guide biological expert.
Biodiversity expert.
Kicks his fingers. That's what he said on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I did have to do the way I was out, all that I was doing, I had to do some extra work, extra hours. But I got the job interview, got in, and got my first paycheck.
Mm-hmm. Cataloging, snakes, plants. It's very interesting. Firm nod.
Mm-hmm.
And your mom is making well, not this face. This face is even more unamused, but just kind of like a vaguely skeptical face, and then sell it. Go ahead, roll it. You've got persuasion active, and you've got pure breed.
Okay, this is gonna be fucking funny. Even I've got a manipulation specialty as well. Bloody hell, Katie.
If you didn't have ones, that would be 10 successes. Alas, it is only 7. Wait, no, 8 successes.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous. That roll. What the fuck? There's a brief skeptical moment, especially when Suzanne chimes in, but you're like, oh yeah, and then this, and I got a promotion. And she finally, she lights up very proud very proud. Comes over and, does like the mom thing, like reaching over, taking you by the cheeks. And it's like, oh, honey, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, worked hard.
You have been. I'm
Which is
very proud of you.
Which is technically a lot of like he'd be busting his balls, but he'll nod like, yeah, working hard, you know.
I mean, exactly what she's assuming, and it'd explain why you'd been out so much.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I am so proud of you. And Suzanne, you look lovely. And of course, Suzanne it's like, no, mom approval. No.
I thought I'd introduce you to Suzanne properly. You know,
Oh, properly this time.
look down all bashfully.
She does offer a hand to Suzanne, and they do a polite little handshake. Nothing, no gagey man shit here. Just a polite little handshake for the sake of making it for real this time. Well, it is a pleasure to meet you properly, Suzanne. How's your papa? And the two of them, Suzanne, answers like, oh, he's out on another run, but I'm sure he will be so happy. He has he did meet Anton. Kind of glances aside, like, oh yeah, that happened. Scratches chin, like scratches jawline, like, and it's like, oh, he did he? Looks over at Anton, like, see your shit.
That's wrong. Like, yeah.
Well, I am very glad. I hope you all had a fun night out.
We did. It was nice. We went to list off that fancy restaurant name.
She just looks a little bemused and shakes her head a bit like, of course you did.
It turned Susie. You go make sure Catherine's alright. I know she wanted to talk to you about something. Kind of give the look like, I want to mention it. You know, that type of thing, what he was talking about.
And she's like, oh yeah, I do have the thing to talk to Christine about. I'll be right back. And yet takes herself upstairs.
He'll just follow his mom into the kitchen.
Is he leading his mom into the kitchen? Because, I mean, she's not especially moving.
I mean, yeah, he'll be like, fuck it, go in the kitchen. Easier.
Yeah, okay. So you lead her on over.
I wanted to give you some money. I don't have it on me right now, but I wanted to put some money in.
Oh, Anton, you don't have to worry about that.
Nah, it's important. Maybe you can pay some of the mortgage. It's not a lot, but it's enough that maybe can keep you off with the bills for a couple of weeks, at least.
And she weighs for a second. Like, you can see the pride battling, but she finally stretches an arm out and goes and pulls you in.
Like I said, you can just tell Phil and Christine that it's, severance pay or something. You don't have to say anything.
Oh, don't you worry about it.
I'll drop it in a few days.
Thank you, honey.
Smiles. Go. I told you I'd take care of you.
Yeah, you get, like, pulled in and you're even getting, like, fondly mom-style hair ruffled.
You just said, I told you I'd take care of you.
You did. And I appreciate it. I do.
Just gotta get used to seeing Heidi a bit more since she's technically, partner in crime in this whole thing.
And Heidi girl was very sweet. I don't mind her at all.
It's grand. No, she just likes to call over. She's not good people.
I'm sure she is.
You'll look up. She'll see him like staring off where Suzuki went with a bit of a smile on his face. It's that type of, I'm totally in love, but totally like I'm a boy and blah blah blah. Like my mom's not looking, so I'm smiling. You know what I mean? Mom's perceptive enough. I doubt she isn't.
Oh, she's got the mom eyes. She sees all your crimes. That's how moms are. But this Suzanne girl, though, a little bit of a lean and a look.
Yeah. So then that dreamy, like, yeah. Yeah. What about her?
You get like you get the shoulder pat of like, oh, you got it bad, like, essentially.
You look over. What? What about her?
Oh, nothing. She seems real nice.
She is. She's pretty good for me.
Well, if this promotion is any indication, she is surprisingly good for you.
She keeps me motivated.
A brief side glance. I bet she does.
She's been wanting to meet you for a while.
Well, she does seem like a nice girl.
She is. Just, you know, she's all nervous.
And how long you been seeing her?
About 2 months, 3.
Oh, and only now you bring her home to your mama. I see how it is.
It smirks. I only met her dad recently anyway, so it's no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I want to do it properly.
I'm gonna do it. Hold on. Doing out of character math now. Steepling my fingers, but very well.
I mean, it has been, hasn't it? I think. I don't fucking know. I've lost track of time.
The real question is, does he slip and give the real number?
What is the real number? Because my brain.
It's not even that. It's you started seeing Suzanne before you and Lizzie broke up.
Yeah. I mean, he told her. I think he told her about that.
His mom that he was seeing another girl while he was dating
Fuck.
Lizzie.
You know what? He's too dreamy. Yeah, he does it. He's too dreamy.
She just files that one away for the moment.
He'll say quite honestly, Lizzie and I, she's going to New York. And why would have wanted to go with her? I gotta take care of you guys. And it's not like I'm settling for second best. But takes a breath. Susie actually makes me feel like I belong somewhere.
Give me a charisma expression.
Oh boy. No persuasion.
You do.
Oh. Hey, yeah. That's pretty decent, actually.
1, 2, 3, 4,
5?
4, 5.
4? It's 4.
Yeah.
I only lures by 1 diff.
Yeah. Okay, so 4. That's still plenty to come across as very earnest. She finally makes kind of the little gnaw face and tugs you in and ruffles your hair again. Well, I'm glad she makes you feel at home.
Well, yeah. I'm glad too.
I mean, you two are serious then? Little mom look?
Yeah. You say quite honestly, yeah. Yeah, it does.
Well, then you best bring her around more often.
Planning to. Wanted to do it the old official way because you know how old-fashioned I am.
Mm-hmm.
Nods. We'll look around more seriously. Cause you probably hear eventually Susie coming out of the room. But he'll say, I told Dad that if he wants to talk to you, he's got to talk to me. About anything.
Man, that's fit to give someone whiplash, fucking subject-wise. There's like a pause and a glance down at him. Did you now?
Yeah.
Oh, you can peony your mommy. Do it.
Three.
Yeah, you can. It's pretty easy to tell that she's conflicted. There's but with 3, I'll give you that there's some little measure of relief at the same time. There's some worry.
Look, if he straightens out his deal and is legit, I'll let you know. But I'm not gonna let him shortchange you. You don't deserve that.
Are you sure, Anton?
I can handle it. Besides, he didn't ask about me, Christine, or Phil once. It's not good enough.
I know you can, but I wish you didn't have to. Finally starts trying to smudge the lipstick off your cheek.
I told you to take care of this family.
Oh, you did. She reaches to, like, gets a little hand towel and cleans your cheek off, smirking.
But I wanted you to meet her, so.
Well, I'm glad you're happy, Anton.
For now, grin. I still have to find out who Christine's boyfriend is as he's walking.
Hey, yeah, that's about where you'll hear the door upstairs opening.
You look up at the door, sliding over. You ready to go?
Yeah, you like take a glance, and Suzanne's coming around to the top of the stairs. Gives a little nod, like, and starts, carefully navigating her way down the stairs because heels.
Yeah, he'll wave his mom off. Smiling quite genuinely.
And yeah, Suzanne does call back. It was a pleasure to meet you, Miss McGraw. And fucking, yeah, there's an exchange of pleasantries. She does say Ms. for what it's worth. And yeah, the two of you make out like bandits. Phew.
As they sit in the car.
Whew.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Mom seems happy.
Oh, good. Like, deflates a little bit, like, whoa.
She's happy. Trust me. You'd know if she wasn't.
Yeah, I got that feeling. Holy shit.
No, she's happy. And she wants you to come around more often.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Now, what party should we go to? Because we're dressed all fancy, and we have money.
I'm gonna go out and be seen, huh?
Yeah. Leans back. Not thinking, of course, but only thinking when I am the coolest.
Okay. Yeah, I do. She starts, like, futzing through her phone. And let's see. Hello, Torna.
Hi. Yeah.
Yeah, so she does manage to pinpoint a party going on.
Want to gay crash it?
Fuck yes.
Revs up the car.
And yeah, she starts giving you directions.
Zooms there.
You little cat.
Yeah.
And sure enough, you'll crash on in, and yeah, there's a party. It's not like the big frat parties that Lizzie usually hits up. It's also not like the ones that Becca throws per se. It's a bunch of teenagers and someone's parents are out, essentially.
Anyone here that I recognize? Oh Jesus.
Oh, let's see. You did get a 6, so nothing disastrous. Like you'll see Bram there.
Swaggers over. You know what I mean? The fancy suit and everything.
Oh yeah, he fucking just makes fun of you so hard for your ridiculous suit.
Just pulls out the stacks. So you just jealous because I got paid.
To be fair, your stacks aren't quite what they were when you went out this night, but it's
enough to get. It's enough. Yeah, it's enough to get me what I need.
Yeah, you got like some change, but you got the $100 bill rolled on the outside. And Bram is just like, "What the fuck?" Suzanne wades in. These are her people, and inevitably she will know somebody.
Yeah, he'll go get a bit more confident. Probably get a lot more louder. You know what I mean? And so, like, I imagine it's going to get a number of attention off different people.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's not the most outrageous party you've ever been to. This is someone who doesn't usually host the big parties, but had the space free. So like someone has set up a laptop and hooked it to the speakers. You know, people have brought a eclectic collection of booze. It's not like they've got a keg or anything, but there's plenty of beer to go around, and there's liquor, mixers, and yeah, it's just a bunch of people walking around talking, drinking, dancing. And yeah, you and Suzanne rapidly, just because of how out there you're acting, become kind of the life of the party.
Lean over probably to Bram going, so is there any like actually more like crazier parties or preppier parties than this? Fuck it. You might as well crash that too. Because this place is running out of booze.
Oh boy.
This is the problem with being 17, you don't think?
Oh boy, high or low, Torna?
I don't know, fucking know. Hi, fuck it. I've been doing really well in these.
He responds like, I mean, yeah, there is the one going on over.
Puts his arms on Bram's shoulders. You know what to do, buddy.
Are you sure?
Why wouldn't I be?
All right.
Why wouldn't I be? After all, it's Bram, Anton featuring Susie Q. We got this.
And Bram, this beautiful bastard right here, nods like, all right. And he fucking leads the two of you out to the car. It's time to make bad decisions.
Yes, it is. I know what that one means. Anton doesn't know because he's too fucking loaded on his own ego and alcohol.
One moment. And yeah, considering you don't even ask, it's like, all right, pile in, and yeah, Bram is gonna take the lead on this because he knows where he's going. Suzanne's like, wait, okay.
We're going to a prep party, apparently. Takes a drag of a cigarette.
Oh, God. This is going to be perfect. And like...
Mm-hmm.
And she will even bum a drag off your cigarette before giving it back.
Yeah, he just leans back in the back of the seat, feet propped up, like, I am the shit. You know what I mean?
And, so, sure enough, Bram starts driving. Talking all the good shit about how like, oh man, this shit is supposed to be lit as fuck. And you roll up to Carla's house.
Susie hears it first. Oh, fuck me.
Kind of glances over like, sup?
That's Carla's house.
So?
Lizzie's friend.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. It looks at Bram. Why?
He shrugs. He's like, I warned you.
You said nothing. You said, are you sure?
You said you wanted to go to the prep party. Who's the preppiest fucking chick in town?
Well, I didn't. Oh my fucking God. He just rubs the back of his head. Oh. Looks at Susie.
Susie is just like, how bad is this? Like, using you as a fucking barometer at this point? Because, I mean, she's made her stance pretty clear. She's just like, what do we do? Tuck and roll?
Rubs the back of his head. I actually have no idea what to do. Like, thinks, looking up at the ceiling of the car.
I mean, Bram's pulling up the driveway because he's kind of committed now.
He's kind of like, Anton looks at Bram in the mirror like, you did this to me. You're like, I mean, you fucked me.
He kind of pulls in where the cars are and shrugs back.
He looks at him internally like, you fucked me like cheese fucked me.
Bram is a smiling drunk. It was a bit of a harrowing drive.
I actually imagine he gets out of the car and just walks and leaves the two of them in there. No Bram. So he'll just turn and look
I
at
will.
Susie.
I will roll a chance die for you for funsies. Let's see how this goes. We'll do 1d2. He does not leave the keys.
You fucking bitch. Gets out of the car, wanders in.
Glances back, shrugs, and gets out of the car.
Anton scrambles for the keys, looks down. Oh, he even says it, you fucking bitch.
What's up? What's the plan? What are we doing?
We're currently at the house of my ex-girlfriend's place with
Your ex-girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend's best friend, maybe?
best friend. Yeah, whatever.
You-
I've had a bit to drink.
Do you want me to get the keys?
Took the keys.
You want me to get the keys?
I
Grinning
don't know.
fiendishly.
That'd be mean on Bram, though.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll just think of it as a lucky night.
Don't do that to him.
I wasn't going to do that much to him. Jesus.
It's
Anton.
opposite, like territorial. Like, no.
Anton.
What?
I wasn't going to do that much. Christ.
No, that's weird.
It's not weird. It's how you get keys.
It's Bram. No, I'd feel weird about that.
I mean, it's an easy way to get a hand in his pocket. Let me tell you.
No. Call indignant. I would rather go out there. No.
What?
Mm-mm. That is... No. Nods his head firmly, drunkenly.
You're ridiculous. You know that?
Yeah.
I'm worried about how your ex-girlfriend feels, but I can't, cop a feeling I got to get keys to get us out of here.
It's double standards, I know.
It is. It's pretty serious double standard. Firm nod.
But... You'll say quite honestly, she doesn't know about you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I mean, I didn't exactly go, hey, Susie, you know? Like, hey, this is Susie. I just thought moving to New York would be a clean breakup so you didn't get dragged in the mess.
Oh, boy. And she's... Oh, God, and didn't you say she was willing to take Heidi at some point? Or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I may have, conveyed, this is, we'll go to New York and, yeah. Look.
And I can't get some keys.
I rubs his face. Look, I just did to make sure you didn't get shouted at.
I have had way worse. I've been yelled at by professionals. I'll have you know.
Yeah, but I don't want you to get yelled at.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Kind of slumps in the seat. Genuinely like, shit. All my plans. Everything's ruined. Fuck you, Bram.
You slump down in the seat. She kind of takes a quick glance around, assessing the essentially empty area where everyone's kind of tucked to their cars just so they could run in.
Part of me does want to...
For a bit of a lip bite. Yeah, I have
does...
an idea.
What?
I mean, I know something we could be doing. Climbs into the back seat.
Here.
Shrugs.
Somebody sees.
Okay, so you be on bottom.
Leans back. That is... I don't even know how to respond to that.
I mean, usually most boys go with God, yes.
Yeah, but this is happening when, in that there is the hell beast of my ex-girlfriend.
Probably, yeah.
And you're like, oh, fuck it. Just fucking have sex.
I mean, shoots a glance around.
All right. We could do, a 15-minute thing.
Oh, you better last longer than 15 minutes.
I mean, I'm just a bit nervous that somebody's just going to walk to the fucking car. And to be honest, part of me does kind of want to go in there. I don't know why. No. In fact, here, I'm going to give you a very good reason to stay in the car. Climbs on you. I mean, he that's happened. I mean, he's not gonna fucking in his inebriated state. It happens.
Oh yeah. Have a rollicking good time in the back of the car. Eventually, like it's like a brief fade out followed by fading in, and like Suzanne's just tucking her dress back on or back into place, anyways.
I imagine if it fits the back belt buckle back on, like blah blah blah. So what you want to do? Whew.
Ah. Well, not walk anywhere now.
Oh,
Kind of like sticks her legs up on him.
I can get the keys.
Are you sure?
I can get them. You just wait here. Or if you want to come in with me,
Kind of grins. Can you walk?
I can manage.
I'll try harder next time.
Can you walk?
Moves her legs off of him. I'm not testing the theory.
I mean, if you want to come in with me, you can.
That seems like, I don't know, social suicide?
From who? The preps?
You said your ex is almost definitely in there, right?
More than likely.
Yeah. And you don't want to destroy that, right?
Leans back. Part of me does and part of me doesn't.
All right, which part is the drunk part?
Holds up his hands. About 10%. 20.
Go on, I'll be fine.
Nods and climbs out of the car.
She, for what it's worth, hunkers back like, yeah, that's right. I just did this. Now I'm gonna lay here.
That's when the paranoia does kick in, though. He kind of glances back. Like, you can see he's nervous. Not for the reasons she thinks. Oh, no.
Yeah, he like pauses and glances back, and she kind of tilts her head. Shut up.
I don't like leaving you on your own.
I'll be fine.
Susie,
I can lock the car if you want.
will you?
Yeah, sure. If you're that worried about it.
I am.
Okay. No problem. I'll lock the car. She even reaches over and on the side, the passenger side, like plunks down the lock.
Takes a couple of cautious steps back, but by the time he gets to the door of the house, he's still looking back. Making sure she's still there.
Yeah, you see, like, and as he moves away and is glancing back, yeah, as he steps away from the car, she heaves up and smacks the locks down on the door.
Keeps moving. Looks back. Keep all the way to that fucking door. You know what I mean? Even when he gets inside the house, he'll even look for one of the windows so he can glance out at it as well.
Yeah, I mean, everything seems kosher.
Mm-hmm. So paranoid, Katie. So fucking paranoid.
I can't fathom why.
Oh, no.
It's not like anything bad's happened lately. It's fine.
No. Yeah, he will move very quickly through the house trying to find Bram. I mean, he moves with speed.
All right. You will be rolling. What will you be rolling?
Perception investigation, I imagine?
Yeah, to pick him out of the swaths of preppy kids. A two.
Yep.
All right. Give me one moment. Gonna have me a little fun here. No. Oh my. Actually, I know what I need. Hold on a second. Terrible person. I regret nothing. Give me just one moment. We'll have us some walls. Ooh, let's add that too. Let's make it worse. I'm sorry for this loading screen. Promise it will be worth it. Oh, god damn it. Oh, that is too fucking much. She looks like a fucking doll. Unacceptable. You know what? Shit. Sorry, my struggle is real right now. That is believable. We'll go with that. Alright, let me save her real fast. Watermark will be a thing. So as you're waiting in, looking for your partner in crime, got 2 successes which will affect your chances of shenanigans taking place. Snag that. And I am going to roll some things. Oh, goody. And I'm going to roll. Actually, what she needs to roll is this. Oh, you lucky bastard. Alright.
Yeah, I do have that scent of running water and the fucking, what's it called again? That other Shadowlord gift active? It's passive. Was it Order of Conflict?
Oh yeah, yeah. So basically, you bumble into this party. One more chance die. You do, as you're wading through, like Carla is obviously kind of the center of attention in one place. You do spot Lizzie fleetingly as you're looking frantically for Bram. And while you're bumping around, you'll bump into this girl.
It bumps into her like, oh, sorry.
Oh, hey, no problem. Kind of like checks to see if she spilled any of her drink.
Probably did. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
somewhat. It's kind of slosh. She starts kind of brushing off, the bottom of her shirt, like, oh.
Eh, looks around for like those fucking red Solo Cup beer tops.
I mean, yeah, she's essentially holding the red Solo cup, like now holding it a bit away from her body with one hand and kind of brushing her shirt with the other, like, ooh.
Here, let me get you another one.
Oh, sweet.
I imagine like it's not that far away. You know what I mean? They're
Oh
never
yeah,
at these parties.
they never are. Yeah, and I mean, you know your ways around Carla's house. You know where the kitchen is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's quick to get it.
And yeah, by the time you come back, like she has managed to ply someone else to get like you don't know where these paper towels have come from, but she's kind of blotting the beer out of the bottom of her shirt. Her cup has disappeared.
Hands it over. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, no problem. Do I know you?
Um, maybe. Do I know you?
I mean, I don't think so. Hey.
Hi. Gives that awkward like, oh god, it's a prep girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she like holds a hand out.
Holds his hand out.
Renee,
Anton.
it's good to meet you, Anton.
It is good to meet you, Renee. Like, looking around, like, where the fuck are you, bro? You know what I mean?
You spot him. He's like over offside, trying so hard to chat up one of those prep girls.
Smirks just a tiny bit. Like, that's right, you suffer. You suffer. Look back at Renee. Friend of Carlos?
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen you before.
Oh, we met through her dad. College, you know.
Right. Yeah, no, of course. I don't know all the Carlos friends. Shrugs.
There are a surprising number of us, right? Like, kind of glances around, like the house is crammed and it's not a small house.
Who look around? Yeah, there really is. Jesus.
Friends of friends.
I bet. Whew. Gives that awkward, like, how attractive is she?
Yes.
Or are we talking Piers 4 or 5?
Let me think. You know what? Probably a 5.
That's a difference. Yeah, I mean, even Anton, for all the smooth talking, is like, holy fuck. Okay. All right, play cool, Anton. You've got money. In the back of his.
So are you into Carlos?
Yeah. I do running with her occasionally.
Oh.
Yeah, no, but pretty good friends. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So did you? She like does a little subtle in, like the kind of drunk little let's see how bad this is for lols. Let's see. How's she doing? We'll roll about this many dice. How she's doing. But yeah, she like does like she looks a little sauced. So she has the little like the sidle up thing is like, God damn it, what was I gonna have her say? The fuck did he just say? Sorry.
I do a few runs with her, like he's just running with her.
Really? She like does the lean in, and she goes straight for like the pawing, almost like because you're wearing the jacket and all.
Mm-hmm.
So she like even flicks it open and is like, "Yeah, are you her trainer?" Like as she's doing like the paw up of the chest.
Something like that, yeah. That really big sprint she does. Yeah, no, totally taught her that. Even better in a race, easily.
So I'm fucking dying. Oh yeah?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't believe it.
I mean, you can't believe it or not, but like, hey, can't be class. I mean, you know, Carla, like, she get all embarrassed because she just lost so handily. Gives this little shrug.
Oh, did she? A
Oh yeah.
sly glance.
Realizes what he's about to get him into. Yeah, but she looks terribly busy.
Yeah, I guess she does. So you said you came by yourself?
My buddy over there. Points at Bram. Buddy.
Flicks a glance over her shoulder. Like, oh.
Yeah, we don't affiliate in terms of like actually chatting up to really nice girls, so thankfully.
So good, I'm sorry. I can't believe you just fucking said that.
Yep, he just leans back very casually, taking a drink, like, but that's none of my business.
Just like takes this little glance around Becky, like, really? Just because you just said that. But she kind of shrugs. Well, lucky thing.
Thankfully. Whew. Otherwise, this would be quite the awkward experience for both of us. Looks over at Bram failing so fucking miserably.
He's trying. He's trying so hard. He ain't got that class though.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of stumbles, like snags a hand, like as people are milling around, kind of like gets bumped, stumbles, sticks a hand on your shoulder, kind of catch yourself.
Oh. It makes the noise,
Sorry.
You're fine. No, don't worry about it.
Uh, so did you just get here, or have you been like milling on the opposite side of the house the whole time?
I have been adventuring. That's where I have been. Trying to figure my way out through where is everything and trying to mill my way through the horde of prepubescent and angry prep girls.
Yeah.
They do travel in packs. I don't know why.
I hear it has to do with safety in numbers. I'm pretty sure it's because they can strip a kill in 10 seconds flat.
I bet. Totally necessary in her tits. Nope.
Totally not.
Nope.
I mean, it's not like they're totally not.
There.
Yeah. Right there.
Hello. I did have to get keys off Bram, though. Wanted to get something out of my car.
Oh, but you're not leaving, right? She reaches
No.
up and like does the little like finger on the cheek thing, like you're cute little brush.
No. Even I was just only getting started. Whew.
Good. Well, don't let me stop you.
Kind of nod awkwardly, like, yeah, don't let me stop me. That kind of like, you're way too pretty stare. You start to walk and a turn. You got a phone number?
Huh? Oh, yeah. And she
if I can't find you, I might as well,
She proceeds to pull like a pen out of her bag, takes your hand, writes it on the back of your hand.
Thank you.
There you go.
I might ring it. Says with somehow confidence is like, come on, play cool, big guy, play cool.
Might.
Oh yeah.
I'd be so disappointed if you didn't.
Oh well.
Little lean in, gets the pout. The drunk pout.
She's like warm, right? Like she's probably, I imagine she's like properly warm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A+ to you for asking.
Mm-hmm. There's no woman that pretty. But she's warm and all that, yeah. And so he'll smirk back. Well, if I If I'm back and I find my way to my car, I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm. Catch you later.
Yeah, bye. Walks into somebody. Yeah, sorry. Kind of walking towards Bram because like appearance 5 is appearance 5.
And yeah, she as you turn to walk off, is amused for a brief moment, and then kind of starts carefully, semi drunkenly picking her way through the crowd, chatting people up. They're like, "Oh, hi!" Fucking prep girl noises happen.
Bumps into Bram like, ugh.
You bump into Bram.
Points. Did you see her?
He like turns a glance around, like mid failing conversation. And he's like, "See who? Oh,
Hold up his wrist.
fucking bastard! How the hell did you do that? That's not her number.
Go ask her.
No way.
Go ask her.
Nope.
Do it.
Oh, you know what? Fine. I fucking
me-
will. Like,
Give me your car. Give me the car keys.
what? What?
Give me the car keys.
Oh, okay. He like pats himself down. Doesn't even think to ask why. Just kind of drunkenly hands you the car keys.
Your turn. Sorry, ladies. I'll take him out of your company. He's pushing Bram away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Bram is now on a mission. He's gonna go ask.
Looks over, makes his escape to the crowd. You know what I mean?
Oh boy. I'm just gonna.
I'm going. Like that's just goes as fast as he can through the crowd. Like, excuse me, pardon me, hang tight.
All right, I'm gonna quickly roll a thing. See. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Totally fine.
It's totally fine. You make your escape.
Oh, I go like a fucking demon through that crowd. I don't know if Carla or anyone see me. This is gonna be priceless. He's like, excuse me, ladies. Making those noises.
Would you like to like? You're not stealthing. Let's.
No,
Actually, I already rolled to see if they would see you, so I'm not gonna ruin it.
I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind if they need to roll again.
Okay, let's do this first. No, really don't. You lucky fucker.
Slides through by the front door. Like, actually looks behind him like, I made it.
Give me an alertness. I mean, Bram caught up to her.
Oh, son of a bitch.
He is like, I mean, neither of them point you because like you've been lost in the crowd. You're lost in the sauce like a fucking meatball, and like, but they are. You see them talking.
Smirks.
He is like even worse than with the other girls. He's stumbling all over his own shit. It's fucking beautiful.
Shakes his head. Is like, haha. You know, kind of folds his arms a bit, flicks out his phone, sends a message to the number. Sorry about him.
As you're watching, she does like kind of hold up a finger for a second, like Bram's mid conversation. She like holds up a finger, and she pulls out her phone, glances at it, kind of glances around for a second, then looks back to him. Messages back. You know, who's this?
That is my friend. He is insistent that he talk to you. I try to warn him, but
This is she like there's like a pause. She like looks at him and tilts her head for a second and turns back down to the phone. Oh, what was it? Started with an A?
Anton.
And there's he's still trying, and she's like, she finally flashes him a very, very tolerant smile and texts back, "It's no problem."
I tried to tell him off, but beautiful women, eh?
You get like that silly kissy face emoji. And you see her tuck the phone again and continue with higher tolerance now, letting Bram talk at her.
smirks a bit to himself, like, that's right. As he's walking out back towards Suzuki, like, yeah.
All right. You escape
Mm-hmm.
with
Is
your
she,
social life and your manhood intact, in fact.
is she still there? That's what he's the most paranoid about now.
Yeah, you
Oh.
scamper back to the car, and she's like dozed off in the back seat with the doors locked. I mean, you're not the only one who was drinking.
Oh no, this is bad decisionville. Okay. He will drive Suzuki home. Definitely. Pick her up and put her to bed. Because, Katie, this is a 17-year-old. Oh no, Katie.
Yeah, I mean, she stirs a little bit, but she is drunk sleepy.
He'll
So
drive her
like,
home.
yeah.
Drive
You
her
drive her
home.
home, you carry her in, and she's awake enough to kind of cling to you.
Yeah,
But you tuck her in, and she's almost immediately back out.
Goes back to the car. Goes back to the party.
Oh my god.
Messages your one. Still around at the party?
And after a bit of a pause, it's it probably takes her a second to find her phone, but there's the message. Who, me? Oh yeah.
Cool. I'm on my way back.
Yeah, it's look forward to seeing you.
He'll zoom back because I'm. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, goes back in. Fuck it. Goes back into that throng of crowd. He's 17. This is like that's Appearance 5. Oh, you know what you did. You know what you
you're
did.
talking about. I didn't do
He
anything.
walks in. He'll walk in a lot more confident now because fucking Suzuki is
You
tucked in
are
and
a
away and
lucky
safe.
motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. I fucking dipping through everybody.
I mean, to be fair, it's a mob. So yeah, you dip in.
Looks around for her.
Investigation. Do it.
Jesus fucking Christ, this is madness. My buddy. Ah, 2 9s.
Very well, let me roll a thing. So that woman, you finally find her. You wait around a little, and it's closer to where there's music blaring. Um, and you find her. That is 4 successes worth of that there dirty dancing that she is doing with a drink in one hand.
Leans against probably one of the sides of the door, picking up a drink and then staring open mouth like, oh. Slow sip. You know that slow sip of it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She looks like she is having a wonderful time, and she is looking a little more sauced even. In fact, one might dare say she's looking pretty slammed.
Yeah, just watch her, yeah. Study her.
She's got balance enough to dance, though, I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just be watching, studying.
Oh yeah. I mean, you see her have a good time. You will note that anyone who can't keep up, like, people are not managing to get a hold of her for very long. Like, she'll brush up on people. She will be a heinous temptation, but she doesn't actually stick around to give them the time of day, really.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. This is so bad. He's studying his prey.
Oh yeah. No, she is definitely baiting and then abandoning multiple people.
All right, ancestor dice. Paddle my the knife and everything. Teach me to dance. You know what you're doing. No, he doesn't teach me to dance.
They say no.
Yeah, bruh.
They're like, bruh, this is not what we're here for. You must be joking.
Bruh, fucking Fiata. But he'll just lean and watch. Keeping very casual, but not waiting in there, because Anton is not a dancer.
Let's see. And yeah, it's worth noting that what she is doing, the reason she is doing so well is that what she is doing requires almost no like real active
Skill.
athletic motion. It's definitely just like I'm practically having sex with the air. It is filthy.
Yep. Yeah.
So, AKA, it is
no.
definitely appearance based. It is not dex based.
Yeah, it requires no technical skill, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, pretty much. So let's
Yeah,
see
he'll
if
just watch.
in her
Just
compromised state she can spot you. Because your perception, does the difficulty go up or does your dice go down
On what?
with drunkenness?
Perception goes up.
Your perception goes up with drunk?
Yeah, I think so.
I thought it went up with that there marijuana.
Oh no, your perception goes down and your intelligence goes down.
Lol. Okay. We'll put her at about here. That seems fine. Oh Jesus.
Oh, still a good roll.
Those laser eyes though.
Ding.
Oh yeah, and again, it's funny because the dancing part she's fine at. When she does finally catch sight of you, you get that blistering smile. But when she finally does stop dancing, that stumble though, she be drunk. I mean, she doesn't look mad about it. She looks very entertained.
Smirks as he's watching her. Doesn't make a move though. Just stays where he is, perched like a fucking gazelle.
Hmm.
Fuck it. I'm a roll. Fuck it, Katie.
Do it.
I'm a roll now. This is my time. I'll spend a willpower and I'll roll app subterfuge.
Do it.
Successes. It's that kind of confident, do you know what I mean?
Don't forget you still have persuasion active too.
Oh fuck yeah, I do. No, it doesn't. That's 4 then with the willpower.
Mm-hmm.
It's that confident brow, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need to dance. Look at me. Like, even unloosens the collar and, probably takes off the jacket, honestly. Unloosens the collar a bit so he can show off some of the muscle. You know what I mean?
And yeah, by the time you've done all that, she'll eventually wade her way over. Like, you're off the jacket, you've loosened up the collar a bit. And that's about when, like, she straight stumbles into you, like, grabbing a hold, like, to catch her balance, giggling.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes.
Good. It's been a good party.
Love big parties like these.
Can imagine. Smirks.
Yeah, you can get away with practically anything.
I hear that. Smirks.
No one says shit afterwards. Am I right?
I mean, depends on what you do.
Oh, they don't forget. Grinning.
Oh, why is that?
I mean, do I seem forgettable to you?
No, I'll give you that.
She does the little, like, thing, like, so drunk.
Smirks. I mean, I can imagine they don't forget about you. Although you do like to seem, entertained once in a while.
I mean, we've got to have fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, life would suck.
Oh, it would. Yeah, no, it would suck. It would suck a lot. Imagine you get bored pretty easily, though.
Kind of like tugs on your collar a little bit.
Gives an eyebrow raise.
Pretty good at entertaining myself.
Oh, I can imagine, but I'd say once you get your entertainment, whew, you are all sorts of trouble. That's a bit of a wink.
Get kind of the yeah.
Oh, well, got to keep up with me.
Oh, I've got to keep up with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's so.
Yep.
You get that just like tempting as fuck little lip bite.
Because, much as I love the house parties, I ain't that easy to chase. Winks back as he's taking a drink very casually, like, I am the coolest motherfucker alive. I'm so cool, Des. I'm so cool. So cool! Oh! This is basically what he's like in the back of his head.
I am perusing your dots for a moment.
I've got the dots. You know what I mean? Because I don't know if purebred comes in with this girl. Because if it does, I'm a lot hotter than I'm still good looking, but apparently it's like I'm even worse then.
I mean, for what it's worth, she seems very interested.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, he's just playing a casual. It's like he's been studying her, watching her, playing the game. It's almost like he's practicing.
Hmm. So you want me to chase you, huh?
I wouldn't say chase, but like lean over and takes another very casual drink. I mean, I'm just saying. You seem like any guy that you know, gives it up too quickly. Well, you're kind of boring.
Would be, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
And still like leaning on you. Proceeds to like reach over to see if she can like essentially she's trying to like snag your drink, take a sip out of it, and hand it back.
No, I'll let her do it.
Yeah, it's a light little sip, but she's still like, snags the drink, tips it back, puts it back in your hand.
And I mean, guy who gives it up too late, well, that's just too much of a hassle.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta work out that perfect balance.
How's that going for you?
Just say quite honestly, don't know yet.
Like a thoughtful little squint, or like the drunk equivalent of a thoughtful little squint. She thinks she looks thoughtful. So if I said I knew where there was a dark corner.
Dark corner. Kind of
Mm-hmm.
raises an eyebrow. And what are you expecting me to say?
Oh, usually where?
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
You don't
Takes a bit.
know.
Dark corner. I thought you liked a bit more class than that.
You get kind of that goddamn her smile. Okay, fine. I have a better idea. Give mine. She's just tugging on your collar. Like, give mine.
Follows along like, huh? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Because yeah, there's plenty of rooms in this house, but they're probably all occupied.
Mhm.
You happen to know for a fact, having been on this property illicitly before, that she is dragging you off in the direction of a door that would lead out to where the garage is.
Oh boy. The garage, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You do know there's cameras in there.
You shy?
Looks down and smirks. I mean, what's the difference between shy and then being all risque?
Oh, fine.
But hey, if that's what you're into.
She, the grin broadens. She starts tugging on the collar again. It's funny because she's kind of trying to lead you by the shirt, but at the same time, she is stumbly.
Kind of grins back. And the cameras are only outside of the the fucking garage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shrugs. As long as we keep to the inside, no problem at all.
Well, I thought you said classy. It wouldn't be very classy to do it against the wall outside.
No, true.
Again, it's that like that lip bite though.
Yeah, he's like, God, Jesus, fuck. You know what I mean?
Yep. She's gonna try to just guide him out.
Leans back. Like, I mean, he's dragged. There's no way he wouldn't, at this stage and the way he is now, he wouldn't say no to that.
And yeah, I mean, if you follow along with her plan, yeah, she will walk into the garage, which for some reason is unlocked. Maybe Carla was showing off the cars or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she slips in there, flicks the lights on, glances around for a moment, it's like, ah, that's the one, and leads you over to like the most ostentatious, like expensive looking car in there.
Tilts his head.
And she will essentially go over and sit like right on the hood and pull you into her.
I mean, he's kept the kiss and all that. He's like, oh, Jesus, the alarm. Hello. That's probably like, he just make those exact noises, but that's internally what he's thinking. Oh, fuck the alarm. Do you know what I mean?
For whatever reason, car alarm does not go off. But yeah, she like sits on the hood of the car and like pulls you the fuck in.
Mm-hmm.
And let me quickly double check a thing.
Mm-hmm. I think I know what's about to happen.
I mean, I assume so.
Oh, yeah.
Do.
Why do I gotta roll, Katie, to see this shit?
I'm checking to see what the mechanics are.
What are they? Because I probably actually know them.
What are the mechanics of the kiss?
Depends on what you're doing. Normally, you just go into bite, but if the target is more aware, I think I have to make a perception alertness roll. Normally, you just bite in, but that's after like so many successful like seductions and shit. Because I remember I had to do it last time. That happened to a werewolf, and I had to roll perception alertness to see it.
I know they had custom brew rules for
I just remember
that.
making a perception alertness to realize that she was about to bite me, essentially.
Oh, she's not. It's not. She's not going in like it's a bite. She is like going to pull you into her and make out.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, there can be a series of rolls if you like it to make sure you are thoroughly distracted.
I mean, it depends. Like, I know with supernaturals, like I don't think we technically feel the kiss. Like they feel it, but I don't think we do.
Should be here in theory. All right. I'm not sure what I would have you roll. I assume it would technically be willpower. Let me see if there's anything in the werewolf index for fun. $453. I didn't think you were gonna go back. I wasn't ready.
I mean, that's like, you know.
All right.
This thing doesn't say anything anywhere about feeding on other things. I just remember I had to make a perception alertness roll last time. That tried to happen to me. But it is up to you, Katie.
I am quickly glancing. Oh, here we go. I will give you um I'm initially going to give you a willpower check.
Okay. Oh boy.
Because the only reference I can find is that for really high willpower mortals, they can roll like a diff 9 willpower. Or, pardon, like, it's like if they have insane willpower, they can roll.
Yeah. So it would be like diff 8 for a guru, I imagine.
Roughly. So basically, what is going to happen is she is going to get hella into the hanky panky before she goes for it.
I get one success.
But yeah, you get the faintest, like, man, this feels good. It feels really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did somebody drug you really good? It's not necessarily that you realize what's happening, but you begin to wonder if like you got the equivalent of like some kind of like drugged.
Yeah, that sets him off a bit. Because, you know what I mean?
On the other hand, like that 8 is essentially you like having to like she doesn't like skim on it. She's not going to like straight lead with the kiss. So she gets into it before
Mm-hmm.
before she goes for it.
What does the 8 represent?
Essentially it's this is good. Like what you having sex.
Yeah.
Like she is flat out going to get that far before she tries to feed from you. And so this is you recognizing that, man, this feels good, but it feels almost like scary good. Like to the point where I imagine the first thought is like maybe somebody like put something in my drink. Like you'd compare this to like being on E and having sex.
Yeah. And I think, this is tough, you see. Because I don't think Anton doesn't want to freak out because like he doesn't know the limits of like what does drugs do to the guru body. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll actually attempt to move away because like not out of like, oh god, she's gonna feed on me. It's no, I don't want to take Krynos in the middle of this. You know what I mean? So that's what he's going to try and do.
So she like predictably, like initially it's awkward because like I said, you're in the middle of it. But as you start to protest and pull back, like she murmurs something really sweet and kind of licks your neck and tries to coax you back in.
No, I gotta stop. You're gonna get sick. I say very calmly, but it's through gritted teeth. Because to be honest, I'm gonna take a rage because I'm gonna take a rage out of panic because he thinks he's gonna draw. From what this would be reasonable enough as like a person who doesn't know much about guru physiology. He thinks that if he takes enough drugs, like something like E, he could just take Krynos out of just sheer excitement. You know?
Let's not forget what happened the last time he was drugged and drunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
That was some hella hallucinating he did.
Yeah. So I'll actually take a rage out of panic. And he'll say to Gritty, no, I'm gonna get sick. Gotta get off.
And I mean, she finally lets you go. She admittedly had pulled you on top of her, so you managed to disengage, albeit she's being plaintive the whole time. But yeah, you managed to disengage from her
I mean, he starts shaking with because rage, you know?
to the tune of a mighty pout.
Yanks up his pants very quickly and just lets up of like a deep, like primal breath because oh boy, I'm feeling it now.
And yeah, she's just like, "Is everything okay? What's wrong?"
You put something in my drink?
No.
It feels like somebody did.
I mean, I saw some people with pills earlier at the party. I don't know.
Oh really?
I
Which
mean,
ones are they?
yeah, it
Which ones are they?
was just Molly.
Oh, who were they?
Oh fuck! Like starts rubbing her face. Like she's finally starting to like pull her skirt back down.
Here's an interesting question, Katie.
Hmm.
Because this, I don't want this to be meta as fuck, but I know what kindred physiology is like. Am I covered in blood?
Ah, vampire physiology is gross.
Because I imagine as I'm fixing myself, you know what I mean? Because it's
I
something.
imagine you'd notice, yeah,
Yeah.
which she wasn't banking on. So yeah, you see some blood. It's not like a fucking battlefield.
But it's enough. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
stares
but
down.
the logical assumption there is just gross.
Yeah, he makes that noise like, oh, oh God.
For
He
what it's
looks
worth, she
down,
doesn't seem to get it. She's like spaced out on the hood of the car.
like looks down, looks up at her, looks down, looks up at her. You know, that would have been a nice thing to tell me.
Hmm?
You're on your period.
Oh yeah. Starts kind of like chewing on her nail, like, oh yeah.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Sorry, I got excited.
Yeah, bet you did. Looks down, just
Admittedly, at least he's covered up. She's covered up. I
Mhm.
mean, her titty's still out, but
Here's another question, Katie.
hmm?
She's excited, right? Do I see it?
What, the fangs?
Yep. Did she pop her fangs?
No,
Okay, cool. Oh, because
nah,
this is
she wouldn't last long that way, would she?
no, no, because sometimes it happens when you just nod. He
That's a
just nod.
fair question, but no.
He just nod to himself. Okay. Internally, he's like, I'm gonna get sick. You know what I mean?
She
He's gonna
starts
go to the bathroom.
finally kind of pulling herself up, fixing her shirt.
Sorry.
She just, pulls herself up and walks, kind of stumbles past, still grinning, pats him on the shoulder. It's okay.
He'll turn and look over at her. Doesn't mean I don't want to see you again, though.
Oh,
Maybe
that
we
wasn't a deal breaker? He kind of glances down at the front of his pants.
no. Just people get excited.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, sober, it's much more better.
Yeah, it is.
What's your name again? Internally, he's like, I've forgotten her fucking name. She's too fucking pretty.
Oh, it's Renee.
Renee.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Carla's friend.
Uh-huh.
See you soon then.
And I will give you
What am I rolling?
perception empathy, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna go with empathy.
I'll spend willpower on this. It's worth it.
All
Oh.
right. So that's 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
Um she is what is a good way to describe it? Considering what your blood's gonna do for her, she looks like, I'm trying to think. It's almost like she's drugged, except instead of being like a downer, it's like she's on uppers. She's looking like amped. So amped. Like still drunk, but at the same time, like, man, there is so much life in them eyes.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Definitely see you again.
Till next time. She
Yeah.
does the little cheek touch again. A little brush of a finger. She's not nearly as eerie when you're not, when it's back to looking at her normally and there's not blood in the picture.
Stares for a bit. Yeah, next time. Be great.
Then yeah, she goes to just kind of like drunkenly let herself out of the garage because the fun is gone here now.
Yeah, he kind of will think, no, we're shifting to Kratos mid-sex. Nobody wants that. As he kind of will awkwardly find something to spray, like kind of quickly scrub the blood off his fucking pants.
To be fair, I imagine they were like around your fucking ankles, so your pants are fine. It was more her making the point by looking in that direction.
Yeah, he'll kind of awkwardly walk out after her, like, yep.
Nothing weird happened here.
But there is something to note for her. He is coursing, because I'm mad he's going above his rate in like normal rage, so he's getting angry.
Oh, she doesn't seem to have a problem with it. She just kind of stumbles drunkenly back into the house. Is Anton going back inside?
Fuck it, yeah. I mean, he's too confused and flustered, to be honest. After something like that, yeah.
You do. You like kind of autopilot back into the house, and yeah, you get a little more elbow space than you did before. I mean, your rage isn't extreme, so it's not gonna like send people running, but
oh, he's feeling it.
You had an unusual amount of elbow space before. Note she was getting bumped and you were not.
Yep.
But yeah, you don't have trouble moving around. Put it that way.
He kind of wanders around, notices if that girl's watching him again.
The next time he's here, like, you follow her in. She gets in a bit ahead of you and has some time to wait ahead. The next time you spot her, she is she's found one of the armchairs like in the living room. And she is like that I just had sex sprawl essentially. Like she looks extremely she's perched there and she looks so comfortable and satisfied, and still though, like, she is watching everything go on around her, like whatever the drunkenness is doing to impair her, like she's still pretty lit up. The eyes are darting that bright crystal blue, or just like flicking around, keeping an eye on what's going on. But all in all, she looks kind of sated and entertained.
Oh, Anton, you fucking idiot. Okay. You watch her. Watches her. Who's the biggest guy in the room?
I'll say you've got some maybe some of the like college freshman football kids here.
Okay. Oh, I told you, fucking moron. Okay. So, gonna make my way through. I'm feeling confident. I feel rage. Takes another casual swig of a drink. Looks at him.
And I'm gonna say, like, I'm not gonna give you any negative modifiers because she didn't get much out of you, but you're a little tired. You will probably attribute it to the fact that you just
yeah. I've been doing this twice in one night. But that's fine. I have Guru stamina. I'm fine internally.
I barely had a chance to touch him. Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does she look at the big guy? Or does he look at her at any point?
I mean, she's watching everyone, so yeah.
Okay. What about him?
She's like 5, of course she is.
Okay. You make any sort of a move.
Inevitably.
All right. I spring
He's
into
the
action.
biggest guy in the room, after all.
I spring into action. I make my way through very casually. As he begins to make his way over, he'll put a hand on the guy's chest.
Okay. Like trying to stop him hand on the chest?
Yeah, it's very casual. I kind of just stand in front and the little hand tap. It's almost that gentle push away.
So, Anton isn't as small as he used to be, but he's still not, like, huge.
No.
So, this guy, like, kind of pauses as he's bumped a little bit and looks puzzled. He kind of looks at you like, what? And just kind of shuffles around and goes to continue, because clearly you couldn't have been trying to bar him from the most attractive thing in the room. That would be silly.
There's like, as he goes to shuffle around, Anton steps in front and gives the shoulder check, the shoulder bump, not with any force, but it's that enough, you know what I mean, to make a statement.
Nope. And we're swinging.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Fuck it. I'll blow rage.
Okay. So initiative.
Mm-hmm.
We'll give him like a. In football, he's gotta have a decent dex. He's still going first.
Okay.
I
spend a
But
rage.
yeah, basically he goes to swing. You're fast enough that you can respond.
I spend a rage. I'm gonna kick him in the balls. I get
Going for
one
a
hit.
low blow.
Yep, I get one hit. Stiff 8. Nope.
I don't remember offhand, but I'll take your word for it as I go to pull up the thingy.
Yeah, because I got Brawl 3, so I can do it. This is my main action. I spent rage.
For a low blow. Ooh, take a pee. Dirty fighting. Is stiff 7.
Oh, then I get 3 successes.
So strength bashing.
Mm-hmm.
Those strength plus successes.
Do I get any additional dice for doing a low blow?
No, but he's going to be stunned for a number of turns equal to the damage you do.
One bashing. God damn it, Discord. 1 level.
Okay. I'm just gonna let it stand because So you kick him right in the balls and he doubles over. Have your rage action and have another action.
Okay. Take a regular swing this one. That's 2. I'll roll my shit. That's 1 level of damage. God damn it, Discord. It's another bashing. And then fuck it. I'll take an aim shot.
I'll say you have if you want to reroll your first one, I'll give you slightly lower damage to hit because he's not prone, but he is doubled over. So if you want to reroll with an extra die for the first bout of damage, I'll let you.
Fuck it. I'll roll that damage again. Oh, or just roll that. Silly me. I'll reroll. So an extra die, it's that many. 2 levels of bashing.
Okay. And then you're
taking a headshot.
Okay.
So that's 1. And then it's plus 2 for the headshot. So that's that many again. Oh, fuck me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So yeah, between all that, like you knee him, you give a quick pot shot, and then you like bring down both fists on his head, and he just hits the dirt. He overbalances, and he's done.
Yeah, I mean, for everybody, that was fucking blistering. You know what I mean?
And I will roll charisma intimidation because athletes like that always have a boy. Yo, the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Intimidation's that, and thank God for persuasion. 2-1 success, and you go, anyone else? Kicking the guy over, essentially.
All right. I need to roll a thing. Oh, fabulous. Okay, so that happens. I'm gonna go with, seeing as it's late in the party, most of his boys are either distracted or so drunk that they really can't get at you, and like only two is only two, but you're also running on high rage. So they don't seem especially interested. They do, however, try to go like they like one or like there's like that token backup guy who like isn't trying to get in on it, but is kind of hovering to try to retrieve the guy once you step off him.
He'll look down at the guy.
That dude is out cold.
Oh yeah, no, he steps off, but watching the backup guy like, if you're gonna swing at me, motherfucker, type thing.
Nah, there's the one dude kind of wades over and goes to like pull him aside and start trying to like pat him awake type thing. He sends another guy to like get some water, but they don't fuck with you at all.
Takes the flex, like flexes himself, like looks behind him.
Oh man, ear to ear. She knows what you did.
Winks. This is going back to get himself a drink.
I may or may not have rolled to make absolutely sure her fangs didn't pop.
I mean, he'll look over at her, like smirking.
Oh man, it is a vicious smile. She is very entertained by your shit.
Oh, it's Anton, god damn it. Blows her a kiss as he's walking to get her a drink. To get him a drink.
Yeah, she's holding a cup again. These magically appearing and disappearing solo cups.
Important question. Did anyone else fucking see me do that? Because that was fucking...
That is a good question.
Because that was... Like, I imagine that world travel fast. Like, I kicked the fuck out of him.
I'll first roll that. Okay. I will roll. This. Okay, you can roll an alertness if you like.
I see it.
Now the real question. Oh. Yeah, kind of a little for what it's worth. She does not look slam-ass wasted. In fact, she looks pretty sober. From the direction of the stairs, you see like Lizzie like kind of waiting towards the commotion. And she has a concerned glance in the direction of where the violence came from, and she does just barely catch a glimpse of you as you're heading for a drink.
Yeah. I don't know what she sees. I imagine is it me standing over him or something? I don't know.
No, it takes a second for word to travel, and she wasn't close by. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you told her about the dude you kicked the shit out of in the bathroom the one time, so.
Yep.
She like catches a glance of you and hears everyone like responding to the violence and kind of starts carefully picking her way that way. There's so many drunk people.
He's just walking towards where the nearest fucking beer tap is and pouring himself one.
And yeah, so you see her coming, for what it's worth.
Internally, like, goes, but takes a drink because he's managed to get away with everything so far. So here we go, Anton. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, she eventually like breaks through the waves of people, like with the Oh, Jesus. Anton. Hey,
Hey.
I didn't know you were here.
Yeah, Brian brought me over.
Oh, God. Yeah, he's been out cold for a hot minute.
Yeah, didn't know this stuff was happening, so
Yeah, Carla insisted on doing something, so moral
oh,
support.
nods. In the back of his head, it's like, would have been nice to get an invite, but we're not going to complain about that because I'm not a total hypocrite. In the back of his head, he just nods to himself.
Everything okay?
Yeah, yeah. Well, why?
Apparently, someone got kicked the shit out of.
Yeah, yeah. Takes a drink.
Like a little kind of searching look.
I mean, does it appear on my knuckles?
You didn't exactly like bust his face open. You gave him one pop and then brought both fists down on the back of his head and sent him to the ground.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have got fucked. Try to get freaky with that girl over there, especially when she's
Oh.
slam ass wasted.
Oh. Kind of turns a glance towards the direction of like some mild commotion. Oh shit.
I mean, girl was slam ass waist and looked like she was ready to be taken advantage of. I stepped in.
And weirdly enough, you get a very fond smile, and she'll even like, reach over. She has to like touch a shoulder for balance, but pops up to give you a kiss on the cheek. Thanks, Anton.
What's that for?
I mean, girl shouldn't have to worry about that shit.
Ah, I can handle myself.
Yeah. So I appreciate it. I'm sure she does too.
Looks over. Sees that wicked devil grin. I bet.
Well, I'm glad you're here. Sorry, I didn't really say anything. This is way bigger than I usually want to be anywhere near.
I'm used to not getting invited to these things.
I'm not big on getting crushed under a massive bodies. I was kind of like tucked upstairs.
Kara's parents know about this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They're cool. They're cool with it.
I mean, they don't give a shit as long as it's clean before they get home and they're out like for and like dude, they don't fuck around on date night like they're going to a really nice hotel.
Sweet.
I guess. Seems funny when your house is practically a really nice hotel on its own though, right?
Suppose, yeah.
There's like that awkward smile, like, eh.
Seem to be having a good time.
Like shoots some kind of a puzzled glance.
Just takes a casual drink.
I mean, I was just mostly hiding in Carla's room. I kind of like check on her every little bit, but
Why were you hiding in Carla's room?
told you I'm like I like a good party, Anton, but this is she like just kind of waves an arm to like the fact that like at this point with people passed out here and there that there are so many bodies. Uh I'm smaller than you. Crushing. Like it's too many people in too small a space. Like it's not that bad at like the house parties where people like kind of spill outside, but nah,
Huh.
there's too many fucking people.
Shrugs. I mean, at least you have the luxury of being friends with the host.
I like an awkward glance down at the hands.
What?
I mean, I would much rather be like out at one of our spots than in the middle of this right now. Not gonna lie to you. Like, it's sweet and all, but being friends with the host also means like an obligation to show up. So, yeah.
I mean, Bram had to check with me to see if it was alright to come to this. She takes a drink.
What? Why?
Takes an eyebrow raise.
You're not unwelcome, Anton. I just
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to be here, and I mean, I know you weren't as big a fan of the fucking like borderline frat parties I go to anyways as I am, and I didn't figure you'd want to be somewhere even I didn't want to be.
It's because normally motherfuckers try to put gestures over to the guy who's been like,
Yeah. She like makes that kind of pained look like, yeah, you're not wrong.
you want to tell Carla about that?
Huh?
Try to, if it wasn't for
Oh.
me.
God, yeah, I should.
Yeah, you should. In the back of his head, he's like, yeah, fuck you. You know, in the back of his head to that guy internally, like, she's mine.
Yeah, I probably should. She starts
Okay.
like kind of glancing out the
You'll look
doorway, like, bleh.
Where is she?
I hold on. Last
Here.
time I saw her, she was
Ooh, looking over. I'll get her.
Huh?
I'll get her.
Okay.
You stay right there.
Okay.
She starts walking very confidently.
And yeah, like fucking not the Red Sea, but somehow magically, as long as you don't move too fast, because I mean, this is a bunch of drunks, you just magically are able to wade through the crowd with no issue.
Mm-hmm. You go take a look for Carla. I imagine she's not fucking hard to find. Hosts I never are.
Mm-mm. Yeah, to be fair, she is at this point, we'll say, out in like the entrance hall, like trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
Just walks in with his hands in his jacket, walking over.
All right. Yeah, you walk over and she like holds up a finger at someone and is like, Anton, hey.
Hey,
Oh,
quite the
God.
party.
Yeah. I probably let too many people, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I need to talk to you.
Did you see whatever the fuck just happened?
I need to talk to you. It's like quite seriously.
Oh, okay.
Kind of gesture.
All right.
Where's
Wait.
point? Whisper in her. Where's somewhere quiet?
Fuck it. My room's locked. Yeah, come on.
It just follows her. Again, you know, hands in the pockets, walking very casually.
And yeah, since they're in the entrance hall, the stairs are probably the easiest way to wade out of it.
I imagine they part like the Red Sea when I arrive anyway.
Yeah, to be fair, you make it a lot easier to get there. And yeah, once you got into the stairs, she'll like, not perfect balanced, but kind of hikes the steps. She is sensible enough to not be completely sloshed at her own do, but she has not abstained entirely. But yeah, she'll head up to the top of the stairs, and as you're walking down the hall, be like, "So, did you see what happened?"
I'll explain to you when you get in.
Oh, okay. And yeah, she heads towards her room. Pulls a key out of her pocket, and
follows her in.
Just opens it up, gestures him in.
He strides in and kind of leans against the wall by the door.
Yeah, she just kind of flicks it shut behind her with a foot.
He'll light a cigarette because, God, Jesus, he needs the nicotine. Takes a long drag.
She's just kind of like, oh, goes and opens her window.
One of those frat boys tried to jump on some girl who was passed out. I
Oh
stepped in.
shit! Really?
Yeah, I stepped in. Got me in place.
Fucking. Yeah. She like the hand almost immediately comes up to like rub at the side of her head, like son of a bitch.
Hey, he's not going to be seen right for a week after what I did to him.
Thanks, Anton. I need to go kick people out.
Hey, you look tired. Takes a drag.
I mean, kind of, but I mean, I'm not crashing anytime soon. Not while there's all these fucking people.
Not. How well does she look? To be honest, like being like just not out of like I want to bone, but like genuine. Like how well does she actually look?
I mean, she looks like she's hosting a party where a fight just broke out. So she's looking pretty frazzled in the moment, but all in all is looking all right. Like she's still in as good a shape as ever. I mean, you can tell like even having you know how like the magic of a party kind of wears off after a couple hours. People's like makeup starts wearing and whatnot. She's the wear is not unseemly and it's not revealing anything horrible. She's just, I mean, it's several hours into a party, and
Look good.
oh, thanks.
You should do your hair like that more often.
Kind of like an awkward but pleased look. A hand kind of unconsciously goes up to her hair.
It's nice. Brings out your fullness to your face. It's really nice. Takes a drag.
Thanks.
You look like you need somebody to compliment you.
Yeah, she kind of just like lets out a little breath. Thanks, Anton.
For what?
I don't know, just being not a dick.
Why would it be a dick to you?
I mean, apparently people don't need much of a reason.
Hey, I like it. So.
Starting fights. I'm trying to not starting fights, but trying to jump on. No, not in my house. I need to kick them out.
We'll get him out in a second. Take a breath.
She does. She actually takes a second, like puts a hand on her dresser and she's like
Besides, that guy's not gonna be getting up anytime soon. Sit down, relax. Take a breath. Calm yourself. You need to be composed when you go back out there.
Yeah. Sorry, don't usually have like fights, so
Nothing I couldn't handle. I wouldn't even call it a fight, really. Smirks.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I dropped him.
I mean, you look okay, so you can't have done that badly.
He didn't hit me.
Oh,
He swung, but he missed. And then I kicked him in the balls and then punched him in the face.
I can't even disapprove, really. If that's what he was doing.
That's why I wouldn't have jumped in otherwise.
Eventually I'm gonna have to make you roll for this lie.
Fuck it, I'll do it right now.
Just do it.
I'm persuasion active.
You do have persuasion active, which is a good thing. That's
charm
3 successes.
Yeah, with charm too.
4 success. Well, you don't get charm for lying. No, sir.
Just you being all charming. Charming.
It's still 3 successes.
Yeah.
And yeah, she finally just pops a sit on her bed and just kind of ruffles her hair a little bit like,
Come over, to be honest, and sit down beside her very calmly, like not like all up in her personal business. Just sit down across from her.
oh, hey.
Hey. You look tired.
Yeah, it's a lot more people than I'm used to having to wrangle.
Want me to do it?
What, to get the guys out?
Yeah, I'll get him out. Smirks. I get him out real quick.
I mean, I'd prefer you didn't put anyone in the hospital, but
I wouldn't do that. Jesus, Carla.
what?
Hey, I didn't swing first.
Okay.
I pushed him back and said no. Leave her alone, and then he swung at me.
Okay. Just sure. Think you can get him out.
I will. I'll just chat to you for a bit first. If that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want me to be super bouncer man immediately?
No, fuck it. They're gonna need to get him off the floor anyways. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll wake up.
Smirks.
Jesus.
Just want to tell you to make sure you're in the loop. I know you'd freak out about that shit.
Yeah. At least you didn't break anything. Fuck.
Nah. Only his pride. And his dick.
Well, I feel like both of those deserved it, so cool.
Grins back.
Yeah, there's a faint little grin at the corners of the lips because sassy.
Nah, you look like you need somebody just to say you looked alright for the night. You look like way too stressed.
I mean, shallow compliments from other people are nice and all, but at least I know you.
Oh, you know I'm genuine?
Yeah, I hope so anyways.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Grinning.
I wouldn't lie to you about that. I like you too much.
Thanks, Anton.
Alright, Anton, do we make this fucking bold move? Yeah, we do. We're fucking deplorable Shadow Lord. Okay, Katie.
Alright. With Lizzie out in the kitchen.
And the willpower. Oh my god. God, it's 3 successes. Doesn't move him for the kiss. No, it's more lean. Again, it's all posturing, body gesture. You know what I mean?
Just suddenly so fucking appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Throws her the fucking look.
Blue Steel, no, but he'll just leave back. Like I said, I like you. You're fun to be around.
Even though I call you a cheater? More grinning.
What you mean?
The race.
I'm not a cheater.
I still called you one.
Oh, I don't mind it. To be honest, you're a bit cute when you're sassy, so.
The eyebrows gotta pop up a little bit. Still kind of grinning.
I didn't mind it. You look adorable when you're sassy.
Not adorable when I'm sassy.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm vicious, okay?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally.
Like, little frown. More of a pout, really.
Oh, damn it, using that trick on me. Well, I'm doomed.
Mm-hmm. Fucking doomed.
That's when he throws her the look. Do you know what I mean? Boom. No gesture, kiss, or anything. Just the look. You know what I mean? It's again. It's not like, hey girl, let me get him then guts. No, it's you know.
Fucking phrase kills me.
But it's enough. You know what I mean? It's 3 successes worth enough.
It's enough to make her kind of have a moment, like kind of double take it. Like, what? Really?
I just do the very kind.
Surprised.
As he inhales the cigarette through his nostrils. Is that cool? Stare. What?
She finally panic tension break, kind of gives his shoulder a shove. You're smoking in my room. That's what.
Oh, sorry. They'll awkwardly like tap it out essentially on his hand.
On his hand?
Yeah, I've done it before. It hurts. You're like, ah.
Oh, jeez, God, you didn't have to do that. She like snags the hand. Like, why would you do that?
Didn't want to get ash on your floor.
You could have like flicked it out the window or something. Jesus.
Oh gosh, she got his hand. That's when the eyes meet.
I mean, she like snags his hand in a very like. It's not like super intimate. She like snags his hand. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, but Katie, here I go again.
Oh God.
That is 2 successes because fucking persuasion is there.
She kind of awkwardly lets go of his hand.
What?
Nothing.
Keep looking at me weirdly.
Maybe you keep looking at me weirdly.
No? Just noticed you seem a bit frazzled.
I am.
You mind if I
Kind of pitches him a side glance. Like, wait.
hair? Mind if I
Okay.
reaches and just pulls the hair out of her face? Because it's yeah, he knows the look he's giving as he does it. But he doesn't move in or anything. Just pulls it out of her face. There you go. Then
I have had too much to drink. I should go back downstairs. Like starts like awkwardly trying to get up. Like,
stand up awkwardly. Like, everything okay?
Yep, it's fine. I should really get those guys out. It's fine.
Here, you just go sit down in the bed. I'll do that. He starts to walk towards the door.
Okay.
What? You've had a long night. It's the least I can do.
Kind of rubs her face. Okay.
Gives her the like. Why'd you look so nervous?
Nothing.
Eyebrow raise.
I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
I'm totally fine.
We got pee in the ear. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fucking 4 successes.
I mean, thankfully, never mind. It's not like it's that dark. She would have just brought you into her darkened room. I mean, she's not flesh. That's alcohol. It's fine. Just like, man, this is awkward because you are still my best friend is in the kitchen and nope.
You blushing?
What? No, I told you I had too much to drink. It's fine.
Yeah, no, of course. Smiles. You walk towards the door. Stop at the handle and look over. Want to go out tomorrow?
What? Like this, like the almost panicked like lantern. What?
Apparently, there's like some stuff on. When did you want to go?
I guess let me know what the stuff is.
Just wondering, do you want to go into town with me? As friends, if that's all right.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I mean, I don't talk to much other people, except you.
Sure.
If that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck it, because that sounds a fucking horrible human being, and he knows exactly what he's doing. Oh, Anton, why? That's another success, Nico. Cool. Nice to see you actually relax for a change. Another app subterfuge. Bam!
Just like throws him this little awkward like, number legs is fine. Little face.
Smiles. Be nice.
Yeah, he throws her the look, and it's like there's like the brief eye meeting, and then it's like, man, this I should.
I'll go handle your friends. Smiles. He's opening the door awkwardly. Like he gives her the look, like, "Oh, I'm gonna open the." Woo.
Like, man, I should. This window is open. How unfortunate. It's like
stops at the door because God damn it, Anton.
you already stopped at the door.
I've opened it. But I turn leaving, looks back, and no, he'll just say very calmly, and spending willpower. Oh, that's another 2 successes, because fucking persuasion's active.
You are blowing through willpower like a champ for this.
I am, but I'm getting my willpower back because I've done some directing tonight. I'm bomb vaunting. Definitely bomb vaunting.
You've done both.
You really do look great tonight, Carla.
Thanks.
Smiles.
Awkward
Bam.
smile.
Bam. You know what I mean? Walks back out. Finally goes downstairs, smirking to himself like, "Oh, you sly fox." You know, as he's walking down. And eventually he'll go, "All right." Picks up a wooden part of the fucking... Oh, I know what he'll do. Pick up, those hand towels, wrap it around in a lot, so it's in a line, start whipping people to get out, essentially, the drunk people.
Like all of them, or just like
No.
that group?
That group, the frat boys. Like, I imagine if they see me coming, they'll probably shit themselves anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't take much coaxing. You're still running high on rage.
I imagine like Lizzie and totally not vampire girl see me.
I mean, totally not vampire girl is... Excuse you, the perfectly innocent Renee is still just grinning fit to split her face, especially when you come in and start bullying.
Oh yeah, he'll browbeat them like it. I mean, it's very much like, I am the Shadow Lord. Get the fuck out of this party.
Yeah, and I mean, you bull them out. She doesn't have any issue with it.
Just looks over his shoulder at her, as he's probably pushed one past her.
She does the little finger waggle.
Enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Good. Hope you like the display as he's walking back.
Oh, I'm still entertained. It's like the little thumbnail, like the little thumb bite.
Good. Because I don't like things that move in my territory as he's walking. Does it exactly like that. She's walking away.
Oh, she just watches. Still like nipping on her thumb like, oh, really?
Walks back to fucking so many women. To Lizzie. Jesus fucking Christ.
You like wade back into the kitchen and Lizzie's like anxiously waiting there. When you finally pop back in, she's like, "Hey, did you find her?"
Yeah, she's upstairs. She's taking a breather.
Okay. Should I check on her?
Nah, she's fine. I'll check on her in a bit.
And I probably have been fucking this up because Carla would have noticed your high rage. Lizzie moderately notices your high rage as well. So
okay?
yeah, it's just just
Sorry, I'm
gotten kind of crazy.
bit steamed still.
It's okay.
But no, everything's cool. I just had to help get the guys out. I said I'd do it since, I'm big, buff, scary man.
Yeah, I should. You said she's upstairs. I should probably check on Carla.
She seemed alright.
You sure?
Bit flustered, if anything. She said she's gonna come back down. She just needed a breather.
Okay, good.
So, suppose I'll see you later.
Yeah. Just let me know when you're free sometime.
You could give me a message.
Okay.
Be nice.
Oh well.
Cool. Starting to back through the crowd.
Yeah, and again, like you have no problem.
Mm-hmm. Just walking through very casually, seeing if you can catch Carla's eye again as he's walking past.
I mean, it'll be a minute, but Carla will eventually reappear, like up at the top of the stairs.
He'll jog up the stairs and run up to where she is. I got rid of him.
Thanks. Thanks, Anton.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
All right. I'll leave it to it then, hostess.
Yep, hostess with the mostest, and yeah, she just starts kind of carefully descending.
You should look like you should get some sleep. You say quite genuinely.
I will when the house is clear.
Just walk past her again. We still on for tomorrow then?
Uh, sure.
If that's okay with you.
Uh, yeah. I don't know that I'll make my morning run, but
I can make it. I'll collect you for it if you want.
you were right, and I need sleep. So, uh, uh, I guess I'll hit you up when I'm awake.
Yep. That's no problem at all, Carla. Oh, good mother of Jesus. Yeah. Smiles at her. 4 successes worth of a smile. Bam.
Awkward nod, and just I should get downstairs and do the escape.
Smirks like, oh yeah. I'm a fucker. As he's walking out of the party, driving back to Susie Q. Oh god, yep, driving back to Susie Q. Don't not gonna tempt fate with Vampire Lady. Oh.
Hey, Renee is a lovely person.
Yep, I'm the Anton and his devilish ways are exiting.
You escape. You
Snuggles
escape.
back in with the bed with Susie.
You
Jesus.
gotta at least wash your dick.
Yeah, he will. Yeah. Yeah. Has a shower, then snuggles back into bed.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see. You have had a very full night, but
Oh, what now?
you know what? Nothing at all. It's fine. It's perfectly fine.
I mean, do I see anything?
Oh, you snuggling with Susie.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or I should say now that she is back essentially to normal. She still got the makeup on, but I'm gonna switch to the actual face cam because I like her. But yeah, you snuggle back in with Susie.
Does she wake up after I've had my fucking shower, walking back, climbing into bed? Oh my god.
I mean, enough.
You just climb in. Hey,
Oh hey.
crisis at the party. Bram needed help.
Oh.
Gone to a fight.
Oh. Are you okay?
I won.
Like it's the sleepy drunk face stroke. Like, oh good.
You go back to sleep, sweetheart.
Okay.
Pecks her on the cheek. Goes to make sure all the doors in the house are locked as well before, obviously, you know?
Oh yeah. I'll happily say you do that before you crawl into the bed, but yeah, it like gives you a little kiss on the nose.
Yeah, and he plonks the fuck out.
Yep. You get curled into.
Yep, that's Anton and his devilish ways done for the evening. Jesus fucking Christ.
I will say that this scene is aptly named Date Night, and we'll close it there.